Yeah, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Welcome to another Monday night again. You know, crime prevention. You don't know if I go and beat some tune. You don't know? Let's start off it.
And tune into King Levan. We are preaching righteousness, roots and culture. No war, no crime. People, wake up and listen to King Levan. Go and preach righteousness. Go on.
The three major fatality has forced the war upon indigeneity.
When I hear music sound alright?
Africa.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Endlessly vulture want come pitch pan with. Take everything we have and leave in a devastation.
Father dying, your mama pregnant. 6 months later, she can't get baby.
Yeah, bless up, bless up. Welcome to another night again. I don't know if I go and beat some song first. I don't know. Yeah, man.
Come on, volume.
Come over there.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's so white face, three against one. There's no way you stop. It's just three against one. They keep rocking on one. It's just three against one.
That's an link, you know.
Brother, you got to be strong. It's just three against one. They keep plundering the land. Three against one. Against one.
Well, there is no apology to examining from the animosity. Human doors on me with the tune and the ripping of Africa beating me. Africa really put it on them ballistic. Cause even down in the Jamaica, we have the Jewish community, the Indian community, the Asian community, European community. All of them can represent and agree to destroy the African economy.
Three against one. There's no way to stop. It's just three against one. They keep rubbing our land. It's just three against one. My brother, you got to be strong. It's just three against one. They keep plundering the land. Rasta left from Jamaica, come back England, come see himself. Don't tell him that China man get him shot. China with that Indian man get him shot. Indian with that some black man get them shot. Every nation in that. Who could this be? Something is wrong. Every continent have them.
Yeah, bless up, you know. I'm just sending on some link, you know.
All of them are just three against one. There's no way you stop. It's just three. Lord, we can't take it no more. Give me what Jamaica where we did on before. Lord, we can't take it no more. The crime rate figure down, down, down. The crime rate figure down. We say the crime rate in Jamaica, it must go down, down, down. When gunmen start killing a church, pastor take off when he hear the shot burst. We say the crime rate in Jamaica, it must go down, down, down. 131 murder and 31 days. When Jamaicans are go change them ways. 25 murder in 3 days. When Jamaicans are go change them ways. Government a house a parliament a case them a case. When Jamaicans are go change them ways. Rasta them silent, no fire now blaze. When Jamaicans are go change them ways. If I no double murder, well a triple murder. Who not happy right now, no make you go no further. Listen to the road, your man a dead like bird, yeah. Gunshot a sing like a 1/3, yeah. Lord, we can't take it no more. Give me what Jamaica where we did up before. Lord, we can't take it no more. The crime rate figure down, down, down. The crime rate figure down. We say the crime rate in Jamaica, it must go down, down, down. When gunmen start killing a church, pastor take off when he hear the shot burst. We say the crime rate in Jamaica, it must go down, down, down. Jamaica corrupt, it corrupt. Nice little island where sweet like syrup. Things gone so bad and the place get cover. Politician them pan
like syrup.
We living in a flood the town. Oh, the silly bag of guns not stop from around. Flood the city, flood the town. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, that flood the city, flood the town. Oh, the silly them not stop like poor people be clown. Flood the city, flood the town. Oh, 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 oh. Hey yo, what's up with them guns and them ammunition? Where them have a pussy and the same. Now the youths them want food lead. The only thing in a them head a figure loot in the street. Yeah. Right I know me till it's getting redder than red. Everywhere we go I just killing no check. That I know it really hurt me heart fear every time I watch the news I see who road fly past in this bloody city, bloody town. Oh, the silly bag of guns not stop come around. Bloody city, bloody town. Oh, 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 oh. Pray that bloody city, bloody town. Oh, you see them not stop like poor people be down. Bloody city, bloody town. Oh, 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 oh. Hey yo, right now it's gonna be a revolution. All of the killing and them government. Every day them create a system for the poor become a big game. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the city rich is getting richer, and the poor man still a suffer. Yes, I saw me know it now go see it, but me still a ball. Please do wanna broke out like disease in this bloody city, bloody town. Oh, the silly bag of guns not stop come around. Bloody city, bloody town. Oh, 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 oh. Pray that bloody city, bloody town. Oh, you see them no stop like poor people.
Bless up, Darren, I don't know.
Hey yo, I can know me chatting to Mount Zion. Out of mischief of the land, burn out them war and corruption. Cause them not show no love and affection. Yes, me have to keep better thanks. The guide and protect me throughout these days. Right I know me now, but I need this. Me just about the healing and the privilege. Yes, I blow the city, blow the town. Yes, in the bag of guns not stop from around.
It's a gorilla thing. It's a gorilla thing. Get to use wise up and put down the guns. Tired to see the get to use blood around. Get to use wise up and put down the gun. I go man. Black and kill black and that's a natural fact. We are killing for one another like we are idiots. Black and kill black and that's a natural fact. We are killing for one another like we are idiots. Every day we get up this pay gunshot. Boom by get to youths and drop. See it on the TV, a big news flash. Police with the tape on them a tape round that. Mother start crying, I want all that drop because I want son does get shot. Just tell me what I want. Make we cool off that. Make we rise up together and move to the top. And put down the 16, the AK and Mac. Go get some medication, want see the backpack. Go tell the whole of them say major correct me a chat. This black and black crime say we want it to stop. Black and kill black and that's a natural fact. We are killing for one another like we are idiots. Black and kill black and that's a natural fact. We are killing for one another like we are idiots. We used to ball out racism, but every day is a different killing. See it on the TV, say in the morning. Me everything on me car when me keep driving. And at the evening, mother they on the TV crying. And the father, he couldn't stop from sobbing. The little sister, she couldn't stop from yelling. Friends and family, them not stop calling. Say if we report the man, we do the killing. But the code of the street.
We're all right in this world. You want to tell me that this world is all about wrong things? Mankind, come on. It's just wrong, sure, tribulation, moderation, prison, dead house, that is what it is.
Wrong, yeah. Wrong. This a tribulation.
Bless up again, I don't know, you know. Yeah, man, we still getting that thing, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting program tonight, although all of them interested, you know. Yeah.
Create this land, yeah. Where we get one when we know say all the way up, yeah. At 2020 we jump.
We eye open and we see every man where them create one man. And so them time. Run, 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 run. So, yeah. Call a spade. When we talk so brave, them get freed. We not
Remember the number to call in, you know. Up on the screen, you know. Yeah, man, if you look down there, see it, you know. Yeah, man, to participate. But not really be taking a call in. Just go and beat some tune first, you know. Yeah, man. Crime prevention.
You are going like say, we don't know, say you wrong, wrong, so wrong, so wrong. I create all the gang, monks, man.
Trotting across the muddy water, don't know where my feet are going. Still I trust in my spirit, and I know that I will reach my appointed destination. Destination. So many times I've reached out, but the footing seems so sturdy, and the currency so moody. Big boulders that it move may crush, still I can't trust my heart and mind has got to be in line, so I can be spiritually blind. And the ways I move, nothing to prove, cause my yesterday and my tomorrow will always be today. And on that day, which is still today, I'll be strong as a man, cause I know that the someday, yes, we will find what we are seeking. Yes, someday, yes, we will find what we.
Yeah, remember, you know, the number to participate, you know, on the screen, you know. Yeah, man, if you can't see it so good, 1876, I don't know the era code, 2277492.
The fight against Africa.
Yeah.
Endlessly bunch, I want to come pitch pan with. Take everything we have and
crime prevention.
For the dying dead, with mama pregnant. 6 months later, she can't get any got. 48 months later, her child happens. What the hell is going on? The richest continent. How could this be?
I don't know on the panel, I don't know memory lane already. Jared, bless up yourself. That's our name right, man. Yeah, man. Jared, Rain.
Yes, you know the thing.
Yeah, you know.
What a reason.
It's no three against one. Brother, you got to be strong. It's no three against one. They keep plundering the land. Against one.
I mean, don't care where them not say we need prayer. You know it's rascally.
Rascal, is that prayer we need. We only prayer can really save it, but that prayer we say for another time, the box said. That prayer is the way still, you know.
Prayer. Can we bend the knees, we need prayer. With me 2 hands class, we need prayer. Can the church, we are having more prayer. When we think can save, we are prayer. Can we bend the knees, we need prayer. With 2 hands class, we need prayer.
Yeah, man, bless up all of the one who is thrown here, you know. Yeah, man, bless up on yourself. Yeah, man. So read out the comment them, you know. Bless up on yourself, man. Yeah, bless up, bless up.
You can't go so, him drop the so. Be a blood yo, on the ground right there, so we need prayer. You think can save, we are prayer. Before you left from here, so say a prayer. Let me teach you how to pray, we need prayer.
No, man, you're not going to sign up. No.
To watch funeral, we need prayer. To watch baby.
Someone has to do have to sign up before I can hear it. No, man. Do I have to sign up? No.
To watch see and blind, we need prayer. And we bending knees, we need prayer. With me 2 hands class, we need prayer. On the church, me a call for more prayer. Uncle think can save we a prayer. Can we bending knees, we need prayer. With me 2 hands class, we need prayer. On the church, me a call for more prayer. Uncle think can save we a up down, I said they want prayer, yes so. Down down, I said they want prayer, yes so. Up down, I said they want prayer, yes so. Beer man, I said they want prayer, yes so. Need prayer. As we wake up, me have to say a prayer. Come here, stand up at the line of fire. Then the youth of them not killing them a fire. Just a papa and a game and a fire. Them not care who get in a crossfire. But what thing they want know them a fire. Every brother and we sister say a prayer. Every mother and we daughter say a prayer. Cause some thing can say a prayer. What the world need now me say a prayer. Everybody come and pray.
My sister said that song about you know do.
King can say a prayer.
My sister said that song about you know
Oh, God bless, tell them, no man curse. Me know a son of want see me in a earth, but me no dish dirt, but me no fi dish dirt. You heard, Father, cover me under your blood, cover me with your love, cover me under your blood, make me continue fly like a dove. Just cover me under your blood, cover me under your love, cover me under your blood.
Marilyn, artist is.
Yeah. They know.
Yeah.
Lose my way. Me walk by feet, you have problems, pray. Dog me roll when I wear dog. No time me no stray.
They say I know him, Jarian.
Enemies no time.
I know him. Yeah, I try make a comeback, you know.
Okay, I know say good why I not hear from him.
I play the last one. My sister me beg me play one song. I try to find it. So I go on, Jarian. Welcome to the program, you know.
Yeah, man, there, man.
We have all the right
I
in
want
this
to
world.
shout out to all of the people them right now who
Yeah.
they are with me live, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, man. Look at the crime prevention.
Yeah. My sister and son and song come give me, you know, so find a mobile. Yeah.
Bless up yourself, Butterfly Spirit. Paul Rockwood, bless up yourself. Loved one, bless up yourself. Eve, bless up yourself.
We don't want no gun in Jamaica, man. Too much gun in Jamaica, man. Yo, man. You know what we want at Jamaica? You know what we want? We want food at Jamaica, clothes at Jamaica, money at Jamaica, car at Jamaica, big house at Jamaica, school at Jamaica, love at Jamaica, peace at Jamaica, we love Jamaica, love up Jamaica. Me sing till we back to sweet Jamaica, the land of love, reggae and Rasta.
Find something positive, you know. We give them a strength, you know. Yeah, you don't know, so we run out some song next time again, you know. I'll try to look for a song.
GT Legacy, big up.
Yeah, but we can't find it on things.
Excellent, David.
Marlon.
My mic low.
Eve. Kevin McLeod, big up yourself.
All right, bless up, you know, we're there now.
Patricia, bless up yourself.
You sure, sir?
Richard King, bless up yourself. Fiona, bless up yourself. Coletta, bless up yourself.
Yeah, sister,
Sharon Brown.
sister gonna look for this song, but me song I don't see it, sis. But we'll play it next time or something like that.
Hold on there.
Curtly Morgan. O'Neill Thompson.
Can you hear me good? Sharon, can you hear me good? I want to make sure it's well, you know.
Petrina, bless up yourself.
Play that one already.
Oh, Petrina, Kevin, big up.
Mikey Loss, you know. Great Mikey Loss. Alright, we're getting a program now. Yes,
The
it's me
crime
I look for
rate
his
fi
song,
go
but me
down,
don't know like his
down,
song
down. The
disappear off my
crime rate
computer.
fi go
But
down,
let's
Hold
someone
on,
go to
down.
play,
Excel
sir.
same now hear me
They say the
clear enough.
crime rate in
Eh?
a Jamaica, it must go
Excel same now hear
down,
me clear. Me don't know
down.
if
When
that
the
gonna come through Facebook.
Nah, man, somebody has said them volume was down.
Yeah, but Excel say after that, Ronald, big up yourself, big up yourself. Universe, big up. Welcome. Fanboy, you know the thing going. You can hear me clear?
Big up yourself, bigger. Bigger tune in a live on.
Great
Big up
bigger.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Bigger say, nah, I miss him. I know I'm
Big
there
up.
early.
Yeah. So I go on everything.
Well, I'm
What I go
going
on?
to check my volume because Excel say now hear me clear. So I ask somebody else if they might hear
See,
me.
somebody said I'm hearing everybody
All
loud
right,
and
all
clear,
right.
man.
Excel, I think you need to check your volume. Check your volume there. Gaston, big up yourself.
All right, the sister in should be calling from. So what was start off with? What was?
Well, we
We're
can
going to
do
reason.
this.
We're going to reason for before we get taking the cast. Just it.
Yeah. So first and foremost, I want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in. And next week again on this Crime Prevention Monday. But we have to start by showing love to brothers
All
and
right,
sisters
Excel.
them in a Saint Vincent, volcano Europe in a Saint Vincent. You hear about it, King?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah,
Zaria.
man. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I could show some love to brothers and sisters them over there.
Yeah, man,
No,
like
so
always, because I mean, in
yeah,
times like this,
we strength there with you know,
really, really,
Mhm.
me no
Yeah,
need to send some good, even as much as some good words out to them, tell them that, I
yeah,
mean, things will be better. Them have to just go and fight the fight and go through the struggle now because adversity, always coming by all means, so we have to just know if we deal with it when the time comes. But much love and,
yeah,
all the best going out to all those who affected by it.
yeah. We are said to them now, King Levan. We are said to the people over St. Vincent. Them are here, you know.
Yeah, me know loud and clear, but when you don't put out, say one energy and oneness, You understand me? I say the
All right,
greatest things are
Excel
hope,
said them louder than me. All right, I'm gonna check my
And
volume.
don't last hope. When it's the last hope, hope and faith are two main thing I fall on. But most of the time we last hope and faith, we could get back hope along the journey. So never last faith.
Yeah.
You understand
I
me? I
did
say.
kind of, I did kind of follow the story a little bit still,
Mm-hmm.
not too much. And I see where I go on. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a wicked thing still, because when you look at volcano Europe and it leave whole heap of dust and thing and it a
Mm-hmm.
travel, you know?
What thing,
Like you
brother?
really give thanks, yeah.
Mm. And before me even go, before we started it, so me say I think I go on Facebook. Me send a link, Owen.
Yeah.
With the woman I beat him man. I beat him man in the public there.
Yeah.
And we are say, not saying we want to figure out if it's the other way around, not saying beating, but like when man wave a chair of a woman, they see go viral. Why you can't go viral if you
Yeah.
see a woman that beat a man? We are say man should listen, should not make that happen. What?
Me say the police them say them have show interest in other case there, So
Them a probe it,
respect to the
because
JCF.
them post
Yeah.
them, so them a probe it.
Yeah, so respect
You
to them
understand?
I
still.
mean, I know if
But
I true that we always say, secure the woman and the baby. They must say, boy, man can get beaten anytime.
No, not just that. You see
no,
we
the truth is, you are going
yeah.
male get abused too,
Mm-hmm.
all the time, because I have some male get abused, but a lot of them afraid to speak up,
Mm-hmm.
because they must save themselves the embarrassment from them friend or others to say, boy, how you have a woman that beat you and all them things.
Mm-hmm.
But abuse is abuse right across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So when I deal with and abuse to deal with the same way whether male or female.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we should have promote that just as equal as how we are promote, say, save the ladies and the children. Should have promote you understand? Say everything I
no,
want
yes,
then.
yeah, you remember, I'm glad you bring up this too, You remember a couple weeks ago when we are say, when them a say, boy, what them a say? They make a hashtag about ladies, man. Like them a say, stop violence against women.
Yeah.
And we just say something like, stop violence against everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we look upon violence like it only dangerous when it happen to one one gender and not the other gender. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I say? When them a deal with gender-based violence, them a deal with man versus woman. But you have enough woman a beat man too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in other video there. And I take advantage of them. You get what I say? So the whole
Just
violence thing.
when I call out the word like the R word. You have enough woman R man to you understand, so we don't know YouTube
Yeah,
sense of thing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? But if a man got station and ball and say, you know, say, she hear me, don't have a big good blood motor station. So
When it's the same, you get what I say?
yeah.
Abuse is abuse.
I mean, abuse is abuse. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah,
Gender
yeah.
really have nothing to do with this.
That's why I'm saying respect to the JCF said they want to show interest in the case so quick. I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad for that,
And
isn't it?
we have to also commend the male figure that the man there at the same time too, because
Mm-hmm.
the brother they could have done some dangerous thing to that woman there, just as it is. But you know, we have to commend him for just walk it up, because
Well,
probably this person may be well aware of what's going on now and decide to say, yo, here what, I'm gonna walk out
Somebody
that
said
woman there because
somebody said that girl that beating the man have some bad man or bad family.
yeah. But what I
Bad
know,
family member.
but what I know, is the next 5 years from this or 10 years from this, we never put this so long still. You're gonna have whole heap of feminine gender. Me didn't want to say woman can move like man. You have whole heap of feminine gender. I mash up whole heap of a masculine gender, you know, because you have enough woman out there. I move like man now and they tell themselves say they're my man, you know. I'll 3 and 2 knife them I walk with, you know. Me
no,
attack
because
you want to go the other way, man. We attack like the lesbian them.
And
The man want them. But it's a feminine,
not
you look
just that.
feminine. So you're gonna have no feminine a beat some masculine out there. You have some woman out there move rougher than man to.
Yeah, but another first me say woman a beat man in a video. And it
Mm-hmm.
always the man them what seems like
Angela, big up
them
yourself. Yeah,
them not
Excel.
aggressive. It's like when
I
them see
agree
say the
with
man
that.
them not aggressive, them
Mm-hmm.
take step of them. And you see the people that may
True that, I
watch,
agree with that too, in
Mm-hmm.
general.
them play a major part in that too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because them a cheer on the whole thing. And the man just there they take the lick. Me guarantee you say if the man did retaliate, then them would have step in. But should the man not retaliate, them a stand
Yeah.
aside and watch
Yeah, them I laugh,
instead
you
of
know.
part of the thing.
All
Yeah.
right, and again, you know, in this situation, you know, I mean, you know, it's not a common thing to see, you know, a woman a beat a
Mm-hmm.
man. It's not a common thing. So I mean, people really, because when I look at the video, it's like people were well amused by the situation, because they must say, well, what is a woman a beat? Because they get used to male abusing female so much. So when they see a female abuse a male, it's like, we don't see this often, so everybody just cheer it
Mm-hmm.
on and act
Mm-hmm.
as if it's nothing. But at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, it is still abuse, and it's still, you know, if you get deal with the same way.
King, you know about a woman in Antigua and Barbuda?
Whenever I see him sister me I tell about like about it, you see I she check system
Yeah,
so like,
yeah. Somebody said the woman in Antigua and Barbuda who need help.
yeah man,
So
she
I
me tell us
guess
if you call the program now, cause me if you show a video about me I say better she call in that she can, you understand what I say? Me say the
yeah, and
number
then
will
I
give her
show it
now.
after.
Yeah, well, me say the number will give her still. Hold on, let me see if she reply.
Yeah, but me I say
Yeah, Miriam, that's true.
Jerry and you say it uncommon. You know say is to me is bigger than uncommon. It's more like some things acceptable more for female than male. Like even though it's wrong, it acceptable more for a female because all right, me see a picture did a circulate where one woman bend down and she cock up her bumper. It's a photo shoot, you know, and she make a little boy stand up behind her, a brace on her. You get what I say? Like in my brace on her, she stand up, she bend up, put up her bumper and in my brace on her. And everybody just look on it like it's nothing. You get what I say? But if it was the other way around, where a man a brace upon a little girl, then them would have said where the adult go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You get where I
Yeah,
come from? But because it a
yes,
come
indeed.
from a female, they overlook say the whole thing is wrong.
Oh, Angela
So
Reid.
we need so we need the side for can identify wrong from right. You get what I say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I say, you know, if that's what I'm saying,
Oh,
if they deal with
i- i-
the penalty and the law the same way right
Wait
across the
a second,
board.
wait a
Yeah.
second, yeah, wait a second, yeah. Yeah, Nicky, yeah, man, it's crime prevention, you know, but with them part, you know, based upon the same thing, too, you know. And we have a sister call from our Antigua,
Yeah,
yeah,
Antigua and Barbuda.
Auntie, and Bob, yeah, she
Until
has some problem, You know, so she a call and anyone out there can give her any advice. You know, we all love that. No, but she soon call and things.
Caption
But
boss,
we are going to reason look a bit still. And thing. Yeah.
Caption, I hear it though.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, boss. Sorry about the late start. Yeah, man, me I hear you no loud and clear. No. Sorry to be late, you know.
Yeah, man, that's all right.
Don't know me not too long I come out of the Mobile City.
Yeah.
You know the
Yeah.
thing.
All the political run.
Yeah, Angela, you can ring the number when we say now. And then we'll call back it already. Yeah, because we really want you know the people them here where I go through and
Yeah, Miriam, that's true. You know, we experience that. You have someone who are really rough, you know. And that neighbor once where we had to say, boy.
All right, what me I say? What I say, Jarian? Before we get there, it thing this still. Because I don't know if reason look some local thing where float on. All right.
Yeah.
It depend in movements and way. You know, many female out there. So they want to replace the male gender. Like for instance, they can overtake the works them with man do, and you know, it's a battle you know. Not really deep a battle, but on the edge it look like it's a battle where woman say boy they can do everything where man do and them are replace man somewhere. Where if he say that can happen now, where if he about that?
No, but if that this happen now, you know, Levan. This have not to do with this don't really have much to do with the female them right now, you know. But want to take over or to do certain job what male are doing. It have to do with the male them, you know, really I start fall off while the female them really have to catch up as things are said certain way in a society. Because I mean, how much of the male them in a society now really and truly are stand up as a man. You get what me I deal with? In the household, most household right now, are the female are the breadwinner in most most household right now, are the female them go work. And the male
somebody
them work.
So you feel say it's system set away now, woman easier to get job more than man?
I mean, I think right now the thing is most female, I would say I take more pride and pleasure in advancing more than male in this time. So it is gonna result in that way. You get what I'm saying? As we say, female them must step up.
Serious thing
Female
right
them
now,
realize
man.
that we can hold certain position in society now.
More female
So
like
guess
get
what? They
educated right now
capitalize
than
on
male.
it.
But let me show you something. You ever study and really look and see? The more enough people don't really understand still now, but let me try to explain something. You see, the more you see the feminine gender, come I use the feminine gender. The more the feminine gender I try if you know take on to the masculine part. You know say it a cause the earth we get violent. No people now go see it, but me go explain or me explain I have understand what I say. All right. You see, most I think them we take to make the world run nicer, you know, calmness and peace. Woman is the master of it, you know. And the feminine gender is the master of it. And the more the feminine gender step from that to our next, them now manifest them for manifest. For instance, patient. Woman is the master of patient. Mercy. Woman is the master of mercy. Morals, the principle of wrong or right. You understand? One of the main thing first time, like a man never used to hurt a woman because I say anytime you see a woman out there, it reminds him of mama. Why it remind him of mama? Because that tender nurture the mama used to give him. He fall in love with mama. You understand? And when I think we don't really overstand, when a woman a breastfeed a baby, you know, they band back human to human, you know. You understand? So all of them look at things, the feminine gender contribute a lot to make the earth depend on a balance. So when the feminine gender they must step from the feminine side and go on the masculine side, brother. The earth don't need no more masculine right now, brother. Feminine earth need right now, brother.
Alright. Me touch upon piece of this. How me view it, I feel like you see the world is shaped now. It a portray a successful black woman to be a woman we have everything except a man in her life. Like she have her college degree, she have her job, but don't have a man and she independent. You get what I say? But when you look upon other races, them always value relationship and marriage. Like even if them divorce today, by next 3 months again, you might see them married again. Other races me are talking about. With the black,
But
we are grow apart. We are grow apart from each other. And somebody comment in the comment section say, "Oh, a long time the beating thing have gone where enough man when them left work, them can't even go home. Them got run bar feet before them go home because them can't bother go face the woman and them have a yard." You get what I'm saying?
Alright, Owen, you see, what me I try to say is that you see, and nature run things, you know. No matter what we have tried to do, nature run things. And there is a reason why nature create the masculine and the feminine gender. They are like a two opposite, but when they come together, it create oneness.
Yeah.
You understand? It become one. The masculine more rougher, but the feminine gender more calmer. No matter how she calmer, she's the strongest one, you know. We might be strong in physical, but they're strong in influence. Because them say 95% of things a man do on the face of the earth, them do it through the influence of woman. Then say man have the physical strength, but woman have the remote control. And if you look right around, brother, majority of things when man go, they go do, them do it because of woman, the influence of woman have.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, you understand? So them have that. You go on, Jarian.
No, what I want to understand and get clearly, you know, in terms of when you say that women taking over the masculine side, the feminine side taking over.
Yeah. All right, let me share. All right.
I am talking about. I thought you're talking about, like, as I said, certain jobs. We're talking about
No, not some job. The ways.
Yep. No, the ways and the role matter. That's the ways and the role.
The ways and the role and everything. Watch out now.
Yeah.
You see, a woman supposed to be gentle, you know. Gentleness. That's very important, you know.
But maybe she
just woman is the master of that, you know.
A woman supposed to be rough too, not just gentle.
No. We understand about rough, but we say gentle. Gentle mean like having a baby. Gentle. That woman is the master of that. Yeah. All right. Woman is the master of patience. Nobody can go around that. Woman is the master of patience. And patience is the master of time. You understand, man? I say anybody master time, master everything. So woman is the master. We can't go around that. When we say woman is the master of patience, for instance, 30 and 20 times a woman will clean up the same spot. A man get fed up of that. That's why I say woman can take care of place and take care of way. Moment a man start and say I'm more feminine. So the feminine gender response for that. You understand? It takes patience to carry a baby in their belly for 9 months. So them birth with that patience. If one time baby a cry, then take them time and hush them. That is woman. Feminine gender that. You understand? A man, masculine, man is not the master of patience. Nobody can go around that. Woman is the master of patience, and patience is everything, brother. You understand? But when I say, you make get the point across one shop. When I try to say now is that when the woman they must step from that, brother, and most of the time I have to blame the man because the man they not play them role. But when the woman they must step from that, brother, them now become the mama they when they're supposed to be, brother. Make you feel say you have so much youth out there, this woman, a kill woman, and everything there. Them not have that love for mama they when they're supposed to have because they don't get that true nurturing.
No, but hold on, Levan, again, we have to look on both sides. You get what I deal with? We can't just look on the side of the female. We have to look on the roles and responsibilities of the male figure.
So that me try to tell us a man. Me not say we have blame the woman. We have to blame the man too because most of the time, me tell you one I mean to make a woman have to step out of this stuff. Man, when them a finance woman, for instance, them a take care of the family home. When I was my finance woman, because the woman I work too. Once woman they are here and you out and you say you work, woman they are home I work too. So equal. I work, she work, you work. Say do it too. You understand me? I say most of the time when man feels that them a finance, them disrespect the woman, brother. Feels that woman can't talk to them, they want to have 3-4 women and the woman have no talk at all. You understand? So woman try to step on that, but step from that. Because most of the time, even that woman alone, but most of the time people feel say them have money and them have certain resources, then try to disrespect the one of them feel say them have certain control over with the resources. So woman try to step from that. That is what I believe. Because enough man disrespect woman wicked just because them feel say them can finance woman or them a finance. And try to take me for all them personal belongings. Say, me a feed you, me a this, so use mine. When you can't talk, nobody can rear you. Use mine.
As we said, Levan, this is a topic where it has to try find some balance.
Yeah.
Because, as we said, the reason over time, women in society and women in general has always been suppressed. See, the male figure are the one them who always get pushed up because them always say the man is a man, a woman, and all of that. And a man rule and man have the power. If a man rule and man have the power, why is it them no control? Why is it the women them no father, no single mother? And look here, you see, why no women have to put them gentleness aside most of the time? It's because them find themselves in situation where they are the one have to be doing everything. Them now have no male figure around to really help them out. You get what I'm saying? So
when
if a woman start move certain way, look here, a woman with their woman.
I remember, we call her back already.
have a man get some kids with the man and the man decides to just leave her alone. See, she have the kids them alone. She has to take care of the kids them. Sometimes that's why a woman will end up going on a construction site because that are the only thing. So my time I should not qualify enough to go in the office and get a job where can pay her a certain amount of money. So she have to end up on the construction site. Sometimes I push shovel and I throw mortar because guess what? A mother side of a woman can never leave at any time at all.
No, it leave. It a leave, man. Leave.
A mother always have that caring. Doesn't matter.
We understand. We understand. So they have that. But brother, look around and see if the female or the feminine gender them are move like. Me and you gonna say, I look move like full grandmother or full mother. Look how them woman are moving now, brother. Right now, you woman them talk to feeding them some weird, brother. They not.
But guess what, Levan? Right now, we have a bigger monster to deal with, which is society, We are shape all of this,
Yeah, but me understand. But watch out, Jarian. Remember, no nation can rise higher than the woman because the woman is the first teacher. The baby start teach from in her womb. So first, but the woman they have to have that mentality, brother. To shape the baby from the baby in her womb, brother. So we have to, woman them directly. We have to think, brother. Once the woman rise to when it's supposed to rise, the generation are gonna rise, brother. Because the woman is the first teacher.
Yeah, but
no nation can rise higher than the woman, brother.
What we say go on now?
You understand me I say? So once the woman them fall, brother, the generation are go fall. So first the woman them have to uplift,
right,
and once the woman them uplift and rise, brother.
You're right, You're right with that. That's why the women them are trying to stand up for themselves now.
Yeah, but they must stand up. But watch out, brother. They must stand up. Watch out, you stand up, and when you stand up, you give baby be a nipple back for lamp on. You give them be all iron to play with. You tell them say no time for them, no tenderness, no there. So go play with all iron. Me have to go up on your sleep.
Levan, we have to understand what would they know? We have to understand the time we are living now.
Well, the time we are living now contribute to where we are going now then.
Now it's not the time when me and you are
that's what I tell you say. We are going right now.
Right now we have 15-year-old, we have 14-year-old. Pitney have Pitney.
No, that a go a long time.
Yeah,
15-year-old if it
it's more so now, but what happen to them mother, you're not training up people.
All right, but they say they now nothing to give them. But if you check your grandparents go have fear daughter Ray when she have 15, 16, 17. Check back then and say. But the difference is because them did have knowledge to pass on. Them when I have no knowledge to pass on now. Run back sun check. Or when you come off a show, let's go to sun check and say what age group your grandmother have been.
The generation gap in a brother is very wide.
Watch a Jarian.
The things that we learn when we are growing up. And we could have teach our youth them. Remember, say as a go along the generation, them changing, them start accept some total different things from
all right.
Really foreign to we, brother.
All right. You see, when you go look and say you separate child from big woman, you can't use the body or age. You have to use the brain when they have in their head. Because you have some big 30-year-old and some 40-year-old, know nothing at all, so you have nothing to pass on.
You look like Angela Reid call you,
No man, she not call before, but me say her number, so I call her back. A lot of call her.
Hello.
Tell us how soon, we are second assist. We just try to clear up the look, and then a lot of call come in. You understand? So we ready to take a call, man. Thing I know what we wanna do.
It look like you know me did want you take fair call.
I mean,
first or second round.
I call her back. I call her now. So as I say, no nation can rise higher than
the lady I call, because you see she have comment, she leave in a comment.
Yeah. I mean like
I call her back. I call her back. Her number go with 22.
Alright, no call out the number.
Let me try to find back her number.
The country is a craft market.
Like how the woman advance himself nowadays still. Because if you go in the training centers and all and things there, you know they have more women that try to get education.
Yeah, because the them are fall off.
Them try to step up. Yeah.
So
she said she as a battlefield she sitting on
now.
Oh, battlefield, try to call back here. But me want to call her come in, so what am I going to do? Bam.
No, like she said she not living nowhere or something, eh?
Yeah, you see a battlefield.
Start with self, pick up yourself. First time tuning in, welcome to the program. See?
Yeah, bless up family.
What's the Rasta name? The second guy. Which second guy?
Yeah, bless up, bless up.
And
Yo, bless up.
Yeah, yeah,
Stay locked on.
yeah, man. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah. Big up Jarian. Yeah, hear ya.
Yeah, but you're low still, you know.
You
yeah,
hear
yeah,
me?
Lady Jane.
Eh?
Yeah.
You can't hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, but you know, so we all right. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
big
Slick.
up.
We have a call who have one lady, so she's up on a ball field, you know, over Birmingham. So we have to take her call and still. So I don't know if you want to call back, maybe I have to try, see if we can get to her. Cause, you know, say night over there and thing.
London me a call from. Alright, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Normally what?
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Me a call. Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
so
yeah.
if you connect with the lady,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Tell her, yeah, tell her, yeah. You can call back, sister.
Call her to me.
still
No, but me try to
I'll
find the
try
number.
again, you know. If you want to send her,
Introduce her in our
20
situation, here, King.
Yeah,
man
before she
and
come
When I
up,
get
seven
when I get
in a
her.
field thing.
Alright,
So
go
Antoinette,
on,
then
go on.
Antoinette,
1268. 12.
Antoinette, I mean,
like back in ID when the woman them don't mistake
you're
yourself and
talking
stay
about
home.
young mothers.
They might
Tell
try
the
to
men,
uplift them. Say,
Yo,
tell
brother,
them
what me
to
try to
leave
tell you, say
children
no,
and
this
young girls
it
alone
deep and
and
we thinking, brother.
still not
It's
pressing
good for
stuff
woman
like
and
that.
step out and be woman. We try to say deep and we think. You understand? Because you see, if the woman them that step out and be woman, but if them a get no you, that you they get that nurturing, that band, that human band to band, it's okay. Yes, it's okay. But the youth them now get that brother, and that a cross right now, brother.
Hold on, Levant. Angela, you need to try calling
Yeah,
or
tell her
call
to
her
call
back
back.
because she
Cause me can't
typing
find
in
her
the
number.
chat.
I try
I'm
to text.
grateful.
Try to text. Just text sister. Text that me can see number for call back. I'll let her miss call, so me not find out
Yeah,
her.
but she has her life in danger. I don't know what's up, but try get to her.
Yeah, Angela, just send her one text that me can see number for call.
because the Rasta man you're talking, Jarian. But them know say Jarian your name, my boss.
Oh, Jerry, no, that's why I keep asking her who she talking. Can someone
121.
Brandon's? Well, I don't know what to say. Oh, Levan.
Alright, see shall call her. Yeah, bless up, bless up.
Oh, Daniel. Okay. Daniel, big up yourself. No,
Yeah,
you
hold on.
right. Yeah, Levan.
Yeah, hold on. There. Yeah, bless up. You can't talk. You can't. Yeah, hold on, sister. You can't talk. Look louder.
Well, it's Angela. Yes. I'm actually sitting outside on the ball field.
Alright, so what happened to the
Very more
connection?
convenient
So just
when
big up everybody in
people
our chat same way.
Yeah,
You know?
hold on. Caption. Yeah, yes, sister.
Like
No?
all
Caption,
us big up yourself.
caption, hold on then.
Yes, sis. Talk.
Alright.
Look.
yeah, Mr. I'm actually sitting outside
Mm-hmm.
on a ball field
Mm-hmm.
where it's more convenient for me to speak openly,
All right.
right?
Hold on. Before you get into any details at all, just make the one them have a full understanding of what you call about and them go thing there.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm a
introduce yourself.
Jamaican born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a citizen of St. Lucia. I do nursing and I'm also a scriptwriter. I do short stories for book publishing. Some is not a squatters. You understand? Now, I was in United Kingdom where I went and seek asylum because something happened to me 30 years ago, which me and my family were threatened and we didn't talk about it. In 2014, I stumbled upon my attacker, which I was threatened, and I went to the police, and I eventually
So
have to relocate.
that is where in Jamaica.
Yes, I eventually have to relocate because I was married in St. Lucia. They decided I should go back to St. Lucia, even though I wasn't living there, and apply for my citizenship, which I get it. The government in St. Lucia understand my situation. They take my daughter and they give me my passport and tell me to go ahead, go and start over my life. I went to United Kingdom, seek for asylum, and I get an asylum ID. They give me accommodation and a little money every week, because of my case. They do not want me to land back on Jamaican soil because they're saying that no, that they gave me asylum ID. My daughter name is on my filing, and my eldest daughter, because when the threats come to me in Jamaica, my eldest daughter was there with me, and I could just grab up the baby when the two car load of man come my yard and run to the station, and I tell my daughter to run. But I figure more or less when she's by her father, I haven't seen her since then. I have never laid back eyes on my daughter. I don't know if she dead, I don't know if she her father. The government don't want to communicate with anybody like that. Remember, I know nobody business here in farm, right? No. I went to United Kingdom and it's puzzling me where I get depressed. no matter what the house them put in and the money where them a give and all of that, I miss my child because I haven't seen her since 2014. I don't know what is going on. Now the Red Cross was trying to find her, and I tell them, look, cancel my application because I want to go back and search for my child. They tell me land back in Jamaica because if you land back in Jamaica and come back here to seek asylum, and if any threat to you, we will take action, and we don't matter who it is, we're gonna put them out for your safety because we have your file. No, we try find a way. If you can go home and try find a way to find your eldest daughter because she's on my filing, and my smallest daughter, the baby, because the other one was 4 months old. She's on my filing, which government of St. Lucia is not letting her go. You understand? And she's fine, she's okay, so I'm kind of comfortable with that. United Kingdom want to fight for her, but I want to focus on my eldest daughter. Well, I came out back 2019, this time I go Jamaica, I go St. Lucia. St. Lucia government they really want me around the child. You understand? Because, she grow out aside, she get big now. So them they really want, you understand,
Yeah, so
me get around her
oh,
more than.
go on.
So while I was in St. Lucia, only part Jamaican did it. So me not really want to around with too much Jamaican there. So I don't want nobody chill me because nobody don't know my married name that I'm traveling with in my St. Lucian book. You understand? But a few people may know my Jamaican, links and things we go on. You understand?
Yeah.
So me have to be careful. I'm not traveling with my Jamaican book, but no one know my name never changed, but no one know my married name, right? So anyway, when I stay at St. Lucia, I come to Antigua, spend 2 days. That's 2020. That's after I left UK. And I'm trying to, focus when somewhere quiet, where we can communicate, say we could get somewhere like the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, me communicate with people like these. I went to St. Martin, cut long story short, and I get caught up in the pandemic over there, right? There was no flights because Europe border closed and United Kingdom border closed. So what I have in mind, you know what? I try and I come up unsuccessful because even if she's still alive, I don't want to expose her. So I go try get something from St. Martin, go either Europe or go back to London because I emailed my lawyer and they said he said that okay, come over. And them even get mad palm me if we go back for the baby at St. Lucia. They no want me leave the child over there. Right? No flight to go to UK, no flight to go to Europe. Right? Because I have a United Kingdom asylum ID, regardless
Yeah.
of stock is out of Europe. Them as asylum seeker, they cannot refuse me. They have to keep me there and bodyguard me back to UK or keep me there until the borders open. But instead, me come back to Antigua because me did went on a road trip ticket. I may say, you know what, me no want the other leg expire and the place, the borders them not open. Just as me come back here, this gentleman who named Curtis Brown, where everybody know I see a big old dirty can artist, a criminal in Antigua. Now me and my daughter upon my mind, right? Me nah look nobody. This man was asking for assistance. Me never know sir the man want rip me off. The man go and tell police that me steal him 1,200 EC dollar. Right? Them lock me up and them call me scammer and Jamaican people are scammer and no cure with pretty and when we come to Antigua. Now them lock me up for 4 days, 4 nights. When them lock me up, remember I US them spend at St. Martin. That is just 1 week after I come back Antigua, and the other leg of ticket because Antigua are open. You know? Me never know this man before. Me not live here. Me not work here. Me not associate with them. But when pandemic, you try to be friendly because you're under your stress where you can't find the data. And, we can't get a flight to go which part me I go and all of that. So, me I try, socialize with people. That's a way can keep me up. And he think that he could have get stuff off of me. When he realize he can't get nothing off of me, has when tell the court say, him realize me have Jamaican background. Right? The man tell police me thief 1,200 EC dollar from him. The judge asked him how him get the 1,200 EC dollar, how him come by it. Him tell the judge say, well, him sell him fridge and him stove, and that's how him come by the 1,200 EC dollar. The judge asked, and him say him have the man who buy the fridge and stove as evidence. Me no know when this man is selling fridge and stove, because he come over the 6th of June. Now, him carry a man come at the station, which is a Spanish man that can hardly speak English, right? Him tell the judge him have evidence. When me take up him money out in bedroom, run out and never look back. And surveillance camera Yes, I accept me going yard because me I look a room for rent because I'm stuck. Can't get no flights. Me nah look nobody. He have a criminal record that I didn't know about him. He can't go England without a report. Now, if me and a man in a relationship, I can carry you to England if we're in a relationship because if you're my spouse and me go settle with you, government have to accept you. But he was trying to use trick on me, even though he never knew me as asylum seeker and all that. He never know all of that, right? But you know, people can. Let me cut long story short for me not to be exposed.
Yeah.
In from last year June until now, the evidence can't turn up. When the judge asked him where's the witness, him say, well, the witness gone away England because the witness are British, right? So the judge say, but if the man buy fridge and stove from you must say live. He not gone for stay long. Well, we are waiting till he come back.
Yeah, but
From
want to
last
get
year June
sis,
until now.
we want to get like if you can just get to the point that you understand, because people are anticipate with it. Yeah.
I went to see the Prime Minister. I speak with Miss Thwaites in Antigua, which is the Prime Minister's secretary. She has instructed me to go and see the Secretary General. I speak with the Secretary General that told me, Miss, get out of Antigua before they tell you that your passport misplaced. Because this is my country and I know what they're capable of. They're corrupt. And if they see where they could make money from you, they would want to take money off of you and they will set you up and send you to prison. Go and get your passport. I try getting 2 lawyers. When I get bail, I get a lawyer, I give him 600 EC dollar. He never represent me. I went to see another one. He said he's charging me 1,500 EC dollar. 2 days after I go back to pay him, the lawyer office move. I went to see another one again, right? And while I was in his lawyer office, I stepped outside and see 2 police officers was across the road, right? And I was so shocked. I went to the council, the police commissioner. They tell me that he's not there, right, for me to speak to him. And I Googled the commissioner office and stand up right here on the American Road, right? And try to call the commissioner and say, look here, they said that you're not here and I am downstairs and your officers are a threat to me. He said that he will call me back and take my number and he never called me back, right? Now I am here. I can't even find my bank card. I don't know if it's somebody really going in my bag and take out my bank card. I remember last week, Friday, I used it and pulled $50 off it, right? And it's a United Kingdom bank card. I call them and tell them and they cancel the card. No, me not have no money. Them say them not send no physical bank card come out here due to my situation for nobody track me. Me not have no house in Antigua from last year, June until now. Me not have no family and me not know nobody. I'm stuck. Right now, up on the ballroom, I pickaxe. I sit down. Sometimes at daytime, I come out here and go spread out one little towel or one old sheet and lie down. Right? Everybody has to say she a crazy woman, she a mad woman because I lie down from ballroom. You understand? I go to the Jamaican Council and Factory Road in Antigua. She has done nothing. I don't think the government of Jamaica know what is going on. I explained to her, and she said to me, say she not sure if what may I say, if me did the PAM program. You don't need to know that, and if you communicate with the government of Jamaica and them not tell you that, that means you don't know that. Because his Ministry of Justice was responsible for me. Not because you're Jamaican consulate or you're based in Antigua. If government of Jamaica know why you know certain things about me, you're not going to know it. So get in contact with the relevant authority. Make them get in contact with me. You understand? Because I need assistance. Me not have no food. Me not have remember me there from last year June. Me never beg nobody. Me never ask no assistance. Me I try to tough it out and follow protocol because me not come from you. You understand? For see when I go come on this case so I can go my way. But now it's overbearing. Now I went down by the courthouse to explain to the judge and the clerk of court my life is a threat based on the police officers them over here. And there's a Jamaican female at the gate argue with me and tell me she not let me in. As she have the key and if she not let me in at the gate, nobody me can't come in contact with nobody and it escalate and me and I have a confrontation and they lock me up again and give me another charge. For disorderly conduct and one bullet for charge of 5,000 EC dollar.
Levan, ask her how can we help?
Yeah, make sure you go on talk, man. Yeah.
Right now, I'm not in that.
You can ask her now.
Still
Because
live
you're
in
here.
Antigua. I don't have anywhere to live in Antigua. My life is at risk. I am exposed. The Secretary General said that I must get out of Antigua.
Also, what? So may I say, sis? So like, what's the main help you're looking at the moment? Cause a lot of one listening, so you know.
I went back to court this morning and I speak with the judge. I said, Miss, I am getting out of patience. She was roughing me up. What you mean? This is my country. You have a court case and you cannot leave the country. I said, Miss, all I'm asking is that this owner said this is a petty session, 1,200 EC dollar, right? I'm not working here. I don't have a house here. I'm not from here. Why my court case is from last year until now? Right? I'm a book them a publish a United Kingdom publishing company. I'm a Miss 3 interview, right? Now what must I do? I need to go home. Them say, all right, we are June, July, them give me for come back a court, you know. So when we go court, this man I talk to her, she said me for come back the 28th of next month, right? So me I prepare fees and then said me got president charge me, I get it over with, I let me go. Because right now me not have nothing to eat. Me can't find my bank card. Me never call per ear and call a Jamaica and beg nothing. Because me did have my bank card and me a budget if I ever drink one bottle of water a day time and satisfied. Me can't find my bank card. Me not have nobody. Me want somewhere to stay until the 28th of next month. I went to the Prime Minister office and I speak to Miss Twaits. Right? I went to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Them tell me, say, look here, me no want touch for your case. Me no want touch for your case. When me there United Kingdom for them family child, United Kingdom government say, look here, me need a call Jamaica to find out if you did the pan with this program, yes I know. And me have to pull it up on Google, Google News, right? Because I did company news, right? And me did call CVM and company news, right? And I saw
Don't expose yourself too much, you know.
Jamaica style and come back. You don't even if your daddy or your mama will go wipe them out, right? No, my life is at risk at Antigua. Right now, me sit down on the ball ground, me not eat from morning. You understand? Me can't put on top up on my phone. Me not beg nobody. No, me and no girl will loose and Lego. Ask anybody when know me in Antigua. They will tell us that she mad. Because me lie down on ball ground. Me not keep friend. Me not keep company. Me not take no man of August. Me bad.
So
Me no
who
Lego.
she
Me used to things. Me is a nursing
Yeah,
assistant.
she
We
here.
travel all
Can
over.
talk to her. Yes, actually.
Right? So me not come and go
who you
man and
reach
me not
out
go
to
lie down
in
with
Jamaica?
anybody and me not do need help.
Go ahead
Who
now.
she reach out in Jamaica?
Please me ask somebody to contact with Ministry of Justice. Ask for Miss Green, she retire. Ask me Mr. Hines, he retire, but they know them. Ask Mr. Norman, we work at Indicom, at Upper Camp, tell him it's Angela, right? I am in danger and I need assistance. Me not have nobody here. Me can't sleep on road, man. Right now, man can't, them a rape over here, them kill 2 Jamaican. And when we go to Jamaican consulate, and me I say, look here, Simone White dead over here. Nicole dead
She
over
said
here.
she go to the consulate and them not help her. No.
Dead. You understand me? I say, anybody can
So
check up on this stuff.
not
Tell
try
me
to
a
get
man
not
that
try to
thing to
get
me
an
say.
understanding
Them
Yeah,
want
oh,
them want
sister, hold on it.
we are going to do me nothing. Look here.
Hello.
TVM and
Because she
TVJ
doesn't talk,
and
she not listen.
assistance. Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead now, Memelian.
No, me did I say
Pardon.
she said she go to the Jamaican consulate already. So you
Please,
want we provide you with some numbers from Jamaica where you could
I
call?
need
Sister, hello, sis. You have to listen, look, you know. We know a situation in, but have to listen, look over here,
you
Wagwan.
break up. I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
You hear now?
I cannot hear you because you're breaking up.
No, my hear your phone a break up, man. You hearing me?
You hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Hello?
Yeah,
I
Daniel, she
listen.
said she went to
I
the
need
Jamaican
some
consulate
assistance. Them
over
say me
there
for come back a
and
court
they
the
are not helping.
28th and me. Me not have nobody here. Me not have no family here.
Yes,
You
Antigua.
understand? So
She's in
me and
Antigua.
them don't bother go and tell them your business because they do not help. Them will tear you down. Sorry to say that. You understand what me I say? Me need the government to intervene in the one year because me not depend witness protection program. My life is at risk whether me come off of the program and them send me where yes I know I'm gonna lose my life. You understand me? I say, please remember, even the immigration come a court house. I said, look here, she a come here for she use Jamaican book and here she not come here, she never overstay, she never come here and come work, she not have a record here. Wanna have me yafa? So something no want to get after me. Hello?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we hearing you.
I was saying earlier that maybe we can provide you with some
Here,
numbers for you to call.
please. After last year, me there, I never call in and beg nothing because me I try tough it out. Please, me I beg you no. Me never sleep on road at England. And England a big old dirty place where cool. Where people race they have time to other people and nobody never me never
So is
on
that
road.
she need
Me
out
I
of
beg you
Antigua,
no.
right? She
Me
want to
nah
come out
She,
of
yeah, she
Antigua.
want, yeah.
And
Sister,
they're not
sister,
allowing her. And
sister.
they're not allowing her to come out.
International country where government give me ID. I
Eh,
come and cut thief 1,200 EC dollar and a
sis,
pound.
hello,
Them
hello,
live in a UK.
hello.
May I hear you?
Yeah. Come, yeah, if you just that I can, that I can hear. You can talk and just mean all you
Me
talk. You
come
try if you
about
can listen what you say.
4,000
Yeah,
US.
tell her to give us
Me
some
come about
information also.
4,000 US
No,
dollar
no, she can't give information on here, no, brother.
more.
Not,
Mm.
not here, not here when I expect
You
on
can't
here.
No,
hear me now. You know,
king
say
of king of king of the
me
information,
can't
man.
hear you now break up.
Mm. Yeah, well, so you say, memory lane.
Hello?
Yeah, may
Yeah,
I
you,
say
mhm.
we can get some number for her and some contacts.
Yeah,
With some number,
we get some contacts and some link for you. So we keep in touch with you. So anybody,
yeah.
you can go and listen to anyone within it. You know, can we call in and talk about it and we'll get some links here and link it tomorrow. Okay?
No,
King up, you know.
No, like somebody a call. So hold on, you call. Oh, she call.
I
Yes,
think,
sister.
Oh.
I think
All right. This is
Hello?
You guys hearing me?
Yeah,
You hearing me?
we're hearing it loud and clear.
You hearing me?
You're loud and clear.
Hello?
Yeah, we're hearing you now.
yeah, we're hearing you. You
You
hearing us?
hearing me?
Yeah, look,
Yeah,
you're
we're
not here.
hearing you. You hearing us?
You hear me now?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Hello?
Daniel, we have some contacts for her. You know.
You hearing me now?
Yeah, we're hearing, sister. We're hearing.
See, somebody say I am Antigua and I can let her call someone.
tell her that she can check the chat.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat said that
No,
they can let her call someone.
no. Jarian.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's best them do the connection through Livan. Livan do the vetting and screening and transfer thing, you know. It's more
No, but
easier that way. Now.
we're all here can read to Levan.
Yeah, bless up.
Yeah, but remember say her case is a delicate one. You don't want her to be networking with anybody in the chat.
Bro, I'm totally clear of that, man. I'm totally
All right, cool.
clear where that is concerned.
All
Yeah,
right.
bless up, family. Let us reconnect.
Just check the chat here, Levan.
Yeah, man, we'll check it. But I try to call, but you know.
I understand that she's asking for the Jamaican resident to get in contact.
Yeah. That's what you want.
On her behalf. Yeah, that's what she needs because she has been trying to make contact with people and she hasn't been successful at all. So clearly, what she's asking
so
for,
the person that
is asking for our
I am
help.
Antigua and let her call someone. Call Livan with the contact and Livan.
Yeah, bless up, G.
She should give out her number then.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, hold on. Yeah, bless up. Yeah, hearing.
Hello?
Yeah, hearing. If you not hear me, you're not hearing. If you not hear me, for restart that thing there.
Yo.
I say I'm not here. Yeah, go on, restart coming in with the Owen. I forward it. I fix something.
Yeah, she put her number on the screen still. So I guess she want her number to be on the screen. There's her number on the screen. If you look in the chat.
Memory lane, you see her situation is that it's not that she are really hiding. Her situation is very critical. She need out like now. So in any case she can get some help, should I rather get the help to move right now. So it's not a case where she want to wait because as she stated that she's on the football field, she see her life in danger. So by all means, any help she can get now, I'm sure she will appreciate it.
Yeah, but if she depend witness protection, brother, better she volunteer her information than we. That's what
No,
me
but I
saying.
mean, she's the one putting information there, so we have
Yeah,
to
let
give
her
her
do.
with
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, wait, you want to read something there where lady send? In the meantime, I restart. Yeah, you call him.
So you want to read the number what she put on screen?
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
I mean, whosoever log on here, the person here, Catalyst is supposed to see the number by now because
No, some people on WhatsApp, some people on Facebook, and some on YouTube, So two different screen.
Yeah, read out the number now. Yeah, first you put it out there.
So the number to contact her is +12687883212. Again, +12687883212. The number to contact her.
Levi, big up yourself. Shout out to Germany, everybody in Germany.
But you see the witness protection thing, brother. She just
Hold on,
have to be careful.
Yeah, bless up, Carla.
Greetings, brother.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, man. I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, yeah, man. We have to restart that thing. Yeah, Owen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, Master Bruce, that's what
Greetings,
she should have done. She should have fight out
Greetings,
for the people.
Jarian.
Yeah, Jaren, brother, yell up. You talk up a louder than boss. You can talk up a louder.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, we are here still, but we are saying we're going to talk up a little louder still, but you can go and do your thing.
Yeah. What may I say? May I listen to the program and may I hear the lady? If you can send her my number or something or send me her number, because I have a friend. In family live at Antigua, so possibly we can work out a thing for her, get a link for her. For she find something for she stay on that.
Yeah, man, you will do that, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I know she will appreciate that, man. Every help really help,
I believe she put her number in she put her number in the comment in the,
Yeah, but him no must see it. You can forward the number to him when him come off I call, man, Levan.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, call my brethren tomorrow and find out if him can find some assistance for her.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said them never get the number. Give me a second and me call out the number again.
Yeah, it's the same person that say that they're Antiguan and they live in Antigua. So that's Catalyst. So try to get that person the number. So they can
The number is 12687883212.
Yeah, that's the thing, our location.
Okay.
That's the thing. She's not supposed to give out certain information either.
Cool.
12687883212.
Okay. We'll get that.
Yeah, so I go on everything. Up and running, everything.
But message King and let me give it a minute.
My call from London, live on.
Yeah, from London. I don't know. Bless up yourself, man. Over there, go on.
Yeah, Richard, that's true.
Yeah. Should we call her the call so we're not hearing because she ain't kind of low, so we have to just, yeah, go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, over here, all right. It's the same old thing every day.
Yeah.
You don't know the current climate.
Yeah.
You know what it's about, but just kind of stay connected with the universe and create your own little world. You know what I mean? You can't too focus on the external too much.
Yeah, true.
There, we're all right. We're all right over here so still. And,
we just I don't know. One more week again with the crime prevention. I try to put a local input. We have put a local input see if we can help better local island,
Yeah, it got some money. It got some. Yeah, me that call you regarding the woman issue and that talk about.
Yeah.
This stage still. I think it's so much complexity at the moment with based on our Jamaican culture I think sometimes you have to look at the roots, where all these things stems from.
Yeah.
Because if you can go back to, when them colonized the country and the colonizers bring us to Jamaica in slavery, our ancestors,
Yeah.
remember, them never really them separate both genders. Them separate the male and the female gender. And they only used to bring the male only used to be able to see the women when it was breeding time, mating time. You understand?
Yeah. Cause remember say they have we as a business, so you more same like how you have you breed up any animal out there you want to get it, you will for them. So that's the name so yeah.
Exactly.
Somebody say for turn on your mic, King.
I want to turn on.
So at that time now,
Yeah.
them never
Think
used
alright.
to bring the male
Up.
around
That's
until it was
in the
mating.
comment section.
Yeah.
See me? So apparently them take away the male figure from the family and put the woman out front to grow the child, and then brutalize the man in front of in front of them, the entire group, whatever groups they were in or whatever. The slave master would just abuse the male and just to drive fear in the rest of slaves them. So them actually take away the male image from the family.
Yeah.
So the woman could train her offspring. You understand? To be the best slave, because the woman wouldn't want to see her child go through what the man been through. The male where them take her from the family. You know what I mean? So the woman would train the male to be the best, her offspring to be the best slave. So basically, the bigger picture is that they removed it from day one. They removed the male figure from the family. That's how the culture. That's where the culture stems from day one. You know what I mean? And the white man used to rape the black woman as well, and he would do that and have him wear with all anyone that woman he wants. You understand? So for the black man now get respect from the woman, the black woman, him find it hard to get respect from the woman, because if him see the white man just come and abuse the woman, yeah, him feel like him can do the same as well, because the white man just come and just rape who him want rape, whether it's young or old. So it's like them remove the male figure. So basically what I'm trying to say, that's why we grew up in that kind of culture where man of all 10 pick me and not take care of them. You know what I mean? But the thing is, some of us, our mind correct itself.
Yeah, because what have to say, but I know everywhere that happen, because most of the people would call say people who want to rich, black people who say we have things, they don't get hold of people like poor people like we then.
But remember, you have the old slave, you have field slave.
Oh, so
some of the old slave them.
So you say you want to have money like now in a society now. So like now in a society when they look around and like say the black family then have money and they don't get 2 kids. You say are them their old slave?
Well, some of them, like I said, remember, them try to mess our brain up from day one. And then the old slave would get more privilege. You understand? So it's like the colonial teachings was embedded in the fortunate ones, like the old slave. You know what I mean? So,
but Carla, when
them know, yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, when will we break that trend though? Because as you say, we understand that those were the experiences that we had in those times, right? But when will we break that trend? We're gonna continue, as I say, you have a man breed up a woman and get 10 youth and run well left them because we have a bench on the fact that that's how That's what we learned. That's what we're taught back then in slavery. But when will we break that trend? Because somewhere the trend of a break, because if we don't break that trend, you're going to continue. We're going to keep on living off the past. And so that's what we learned back then. So we're supposed to be displaying
can I
these
address
type of
that?
behavior in this time.
Yeah,
So
really.
when will this trend break?
It's about address it. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Can I address what I say?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I mean, when
Yeah.
you look at the race, remember, a 400 and odd years we've been enslaved for, And if we've been in captivity for so long, a lot of us make it out of all of that mental breaking, and that mental groom. A lot of us did well, because somehow we come from so much oppression and we still break through. So we a lot of us, but after all that them years of damage that they've imposed on us, yeah, it's not gonna happen overnight. You understand? I think we're getting there. A lot of us make improvement because the brain
But I
and the
think
mind have a way of correcting itself. You know what I mean?
I think I,
We
I,
not
I,
blame
I, I
all of
don't
it.
really think we are getting there. I think we are getting backward than even getting there.
Well,
Where
some
we can
of us, some of us.
where we can come to the realization that all these things that we practice or that we learn, we need to put it aside for the sake of creating that balance right now. You understand me?
Brother,
And
look
that
on the
also, as we say,
culture.
contribute
Look
the
on the
crime
look
also
on
within
the
the youth them
culture.
right
Look
now.
on
But
all right,
how
all right.
long will we use this as a crutch? How long?
No, we not use it, but when I say if they've done all that damage to us for so many years, it gonna take a long
Yeah,
time
yeah,
for
yeah.
some of us come out of that mindset. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But when you really look on the culture, Jamaican culture, where the man tends some of you have three different classes in Jamaica, and we have a culture where some man feel like they should beat their woman. Some man feel like they should have 10 kids with 10 different women and
I don't really,
brag about
I don't
it.
really Jamaica alone still.
You get what I'm trying to say? What you say?
Miss, I don't really Jamaica alone, but maybe some other countries have
King,
some penalty more than
King.
Jamaica.
Yeah, but remember say I Jamaica we know, so we have to deal with our thing. But
Yeah.
me think, but what from what the caller say, what me understand now
Oh, wait,
is,
you might extra loud and out. That must have been,
Yeah.
yeah.
Extra loud, yeah. Turn on that.
Yeah, man.
I
How you
want
going with
to
that one?
me not trouble nothing. The
No,
too
from
loud
first.
say me?
Yeah.
All right, you can go on, this, sir.
Yeah, me I say what me I get to understand from this whole thing is that first we need awareness. Like you can't really blame the man them first if them don't know better. Because what them doing now is something that was instilled in them from slavery. So first educate them
Amen.
and make them become aware. That is what me I get from the caller. You get what I say?
Yeah,
Me don't know if I really that him I
Yeah.
say.
what the January I say,
Yeah.
hold on, January. What January says
Okay.
that it a step away from them to say it get worse. Instead of should I learn and make it get better.
No
Because
man, people are
But
wake up now, man.
You
I
feel say
understand
it a wake up.
I understand the caller. I understand what the
Devon,
caller is saying. I do understand him, but my question that I'm asking, because it has been a long time now, and plus, if you want to touch Jamaican culture, you see Jamaican culture right now, them youth are right now, them
Okay.
are right now. And if we're going to continue to do these things and keep on saying that this has been embedded or instilled in us from such time until now, when will we open our eyes and realize, say, yo, this is breaking us, not
Alright,
building
alright,
us, and keep
alright.
blaming
Jarian, let me say
Alright,
something.
Jarian. Carla, give me a
Go on.
chance to talk a little bit there.
All right,
Alright,
go on,
Jarian.
Rebel.
What me get what you were saying now, but you see if the youth them not wake up, we will wake up have to take part of the blame too, because at some point we was on their level also. So it's when you wake up, impart the knowledge upon them and hope them wake up. You get me? I say some of them don't know any better. So when
No,
you
so
ask when will they change? You say when will they change? Some of them now make the left turn because them don't see it. So sometimes we have to show them to see the other turn there.
no, but
Sometimes
what about All right. There's so many people, great men and women that pass on, has been doing this over decades, over centuries. They have been teaching us and trying to take us away from that mentality.
Yeah,
Too
but the
much of them
teaching never
dead.
stop. The
Well,
teaching can't stop.
it not stop, but
Can
it's
I say
still
a
going. This
thing,
is what I'm
Jarian?
saying.
I'm
The
gonna say
teaching is still
one
going
thing.
on, but why they are not gravitating to the teaching? Because guess what? You see, first of all, we can't talk much about, as me say, we are 11, our generation, because as me say, our generation is the last part of the generation that holds certain morals and principle, right? The generation, the new generation, them have a total different way of thinking. They accept good as bad and bad as good. So it's not like they're not getting the
Remember,
teaching. They refuse because guess
Yeah,
what? First
yeah,
of all,
Carla.
we as role model for 1 minute. We as role model as musician per se, producers, whoever we be in society right now. We also a great contributor to all of this.
Yeah.
absolutely. You're right.
So the
Jarian,
youth then literally now go really, if we not, we need a total different system for them youth to govern by, because you see what them had learn now, them now go change. This all never get worse.
Me not share that same sentiment say with you, brother. I swear.
can I
Well,
say
unless I'm
something?
living a
Well,
total different world at the moment.
Ikala wants to say something. Go ahead, Ikala.
All right. You see, say enough people still enslaved mentally. The society is still enslaved by what they promote. Social media and what they promote distract us from our morals. And that's one of the main factor. So it's like social media is more powerful than even parenting. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's like you probably gonna work and your kid are exposed to things that they should be exposed to at a certain age. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they gotta be a change in how we grow our kids and the things that and the things that we allow them to be exposed to. You know what I mean? Because we still have mental slavery going on. You know what I mean? There's still mental slavery because back in the days they had us in shackles, but now they got our mind by control our mind by the things that they promote, the things that goes on in society. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like people don't have no moral compass no more. They're more focused on the things, the external things. We lose our spirituality, and it's a whole heap of things. We have to start with morals and how we teach our kids from the schooling. You know what I mean? They need to have certain limits within the school system, the education system, as to how they teach the kids. And have certain moral. The kids need to learn morals because it all stems from morals. You know what I mean? If you don't grow with no boundaries, you won't know no better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, with regard to all of them, the music they push, the type of music that they push, and the things that they promoting in society. So it's like it's even getting worse now that
Brother,
there's no boundaries in
Carla,
society. You get what I'm saying?
Carla.
Yes, brother.
All right, you see, one of the main thing with we don't really know the depth of it. We as black people, the majority, we don't know how powerful is one thought. Thoughts. A word we utter out there. Person don't know how that powerful is. You understand me? I say every thought, is a seed, we sow, And when every time a person go and speak something, is a seed that scatter and that drop. Your brain is like a farming ground with a drop on. And each time a person talk and drop something on that, and the next person come and water the idea, like encourage the idea, is a big tree a grow, and you're turning at that. You understand? That's why I'm saying in the beginning of the words, and the words take unto itself flesh. Words we speak and take unto itself flesh. Make the youths to become that. So most of the time we burn fire upon the artists them if you sing certain things. A man is a boy, leave your artists them alone. We don't really have fight against music. We have fight against the thoughts. We don't put on the rhythm and I put out there. Because all of them they seed. And your brain is like garden. And when you drop on that, it a farm and to grow and to grow.
Multiply.
Yeah.
Yes.
So every time a youth have a phone and I go through social media, I see him a collect. Him a collect all different type of seed to put
You're
in his
right.
mind. And the moment he collect a bad
Yeah.
one, him go and see an next person that talk about it. So a water that a water and that a grow. And him a become, every thought we put out the youths, him a become it.
All right.
Exactly.
All right.
So
You see with the
that's
youth,
why
yeah, you see with the youths them now. You
Mm-hmm.
see whenever you feel them, just classify yourself say you are a failure too.
Yeah.
Because all right, how me look at it, Jarian earlier say we are the last generation where this about we are the last generation of Jarian.
No, I mean, I
but
was saying that. I mean,
You're
we are the
saying
last
something
Right.
like
generation that
Him-
hold
him- him-
certain morals same
all
way.
right,
Yeah,
all right, hold that,
Way.
hold that, Jarian. All right, you say we are the last generation that hold certain morals. And the morals of all it was passed down to us from our foreparents or whosoever before us, right? I will
Mm-hmm.
hold on to it. We now we reach in our generation where everything else will become lazy. Like we for pass down back the knowledge upon the youth them, we become lazy and don't want to pass it on to them. You get what I say? So and then now because we lazy, we don't want to take responsibility. So we feel the youth them. Or if you feel a youth
I wouldn't
when
say we in this sense. So we no pass the time because teaching.
Yo,
If
Carla.
somebody reads something,
yeah.
right?
Hey, me I say,
yeah.
you can go and
I
listen
can't compare
and
with
get
them
next one
read.
a chance for calling. You have any last word you
You
want to say?
can
Hold on, stick up in there because some people, you have any word you want to say? Anything you want to, final word you want to say, my
My,
boss?
my, well, my last word I'm going to say right now, based on the situation,
Mm-hmm.
based on the subject, is we need to start. I think we like you guys, you're doing such a good job. You set up a program where you can reach out to like the minister of education and have a meeting with them and put certain measures, just enlighten them on certain ideas that you have, so
Yeah,
they
man, we
can
get in there,
put it
man.
in the whole
But your
educational
mic
system
loud enough.
because some of it
Uh,
Yeah.
some of this problem that we're facing in Jamaica,
Yeah.
we need to start from an educational point of view. You know what I mean? They need to start putting programs out there where they can teach young parents about values, how to take care of them kids
Mm-hmm.
and then they need to go in other schools, in other education system, and they need to reform the education
Brother,
system. It's
to
easier said than done, but I think that's the angle where we have to approach this problem from to bring back some more morals in the society because the youth them not they know the boundaries now. I don't know if it's a worldwide thing or it's a Jamaica thing, but may I focus on what go on in a Jamaica now with the
yeah,
kids
yeah,
them
yeah.
because I see video where you have kids out there winding up in a dance on each other and adults there cheering them on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? All them thing they need we need more standards. We need
Yeah, yeah.
more elders out there who can stand up and say, this not right. But like I said, the solution to this is we need to they need to reform the education system and how they, you know, add some more things where they teach the kids more positive things.
Brother, only thing we
They
need,
need to
brother.
have certain
Brother, the main thing we need is more filtering. Starting from home to the radio station to community. We need to start separate adults from kids again and we can gain back
yeah,
respect. The earth are destroyed not because of the lack of love, but because of the lack of respect. Where there is no respect, there is no boundary. And when there
true,
is no boundary, destruction go on.
true, true. That's why the youth them grow up so
Hey, you have
Yeah, yeah,
some
yeah.
people in the chat
build
have
them
some very
moral.
valid point in the chat here, yeah.
Yeah, we soon get to each other. We can finish, Carla finish off and then we go. All right, Carla.
Yeah, them start get sexualized from very early. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And them just grew up with just loose. You know what I mean? That's why you have so much young girls that give a baby and
But
you know
Carla,
what I
let me
mean?
ask you a question, Carla.
Yeah, we
Let me
come
ask you a
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
What you think contribute to all to that you just mentioned a while ago? Tell me what the main cause of that you just
I
mentioned.
think the main cause of that is because of the music.
Me glad they mentioned that.
Within the music. There's too much negativity in the music. And music is a thing where make you feel good. So everybody, it's a part of what we know. You know what I mean? So even the poor and impoverished, there's no boundaries to what they allow their kids to listen to. So they grow up with them kind of energy they're embedded in their mentality. So, kids out there, as soon as them touch 5, 6, them start know about sexual stuff and,
All right,
violence. So there's no boundaries.
All right, then bless up. We are making, cause some lot of ones are calling now, yeah? So bless up yourself.
Respect, man. Keep doing the good job, the good work, man.
Yeah, oneness.
All right, big up, give thanks, yeah.
Yeah, no one. We're going to read some comment there. Owen.
Yeah,
Owen. Remember I think we have to read where lady in a calling about the hotel or something.
Okay, yeah, man, we can do that, don't mind.
Yeah, bless up, Carla.
Hi, it's Sharon here, Lady Bees. Now, this is just stirring me up. Every bit of my bone is burning right now listening to this conversation.
Yeah.
Because as a woman, I can tell you, I wake up every day with my heart hurting.
Yeah, hold on the caller. Carla, stick up in there. Where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm from the United States, Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah, welcome.
Hi, Sharon, what's up? Mirror voice, man, I'll make it talk.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, and Rain and I have conversation. We know how I feel about these things.
Yeah.
Right? Frankly speaking, women, we women, and I'm not gonna say those women, I'm saying we, us women, is the cause of this breakdown in morality. Okay? We women, we did not start our home properly.
You're hearing a sister. Go ahead.
Yes, we women. Okay. I remember as a child growing up, I used to hear women tell their girl children to go there. Their luck is in the dung leaf. What is in the dung leaf? To go out there and find a man and make life. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they are telling them to go and find a man and make life, but at the same time, they're not telling them that they need to respect themselves, then they respect their man. They don't understand that a man needs to be honored just like a woman. Okay? They have their boy children, and it doesn't matter. They tell their boy children, you can go there and have who you want because you cannot bring home any belly.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, the damage starts from home, right? Many of us don't believe in God, but at the same time, we can tell people what to believe in, okay? Mm-hmm. But discipline and principle is something that everybody should have, right? Say, for instance, the way the girls is dressing in our culture,
mm-hmm.
It's a shame. The performance of the girls in the dance hall today, it's a shame, okay? And mothers is not holding their children responsible. So the world cannot change if women don't change.
Yeah, that Mr. earlier in the program, no nation can rise higher than the woman because the woman is the first teacher, first everything.
Exactly. The world will never change if the women don't change. And speaking of which, all right, we have some prime ministers in our countries that, in Jamaica, I should say, that were raised with these morals and they know what they're supposed to be. But because of the opportunities that they can get from this whole mess, they don't want to put a stop to it. They can put a stop to it. They can hold people accountable for the way they dress anymore. Mm-hmm. They can hold people accountable for the way they speak.
Corruption is the other.
More they are just, pardon me?
I'm saying just
what did you say?
Yeah,
corruption is there. Yes, by all means.
The corruption starts from the dining table. The corruption starts from from the bedroom, from they decide to have a child. That's where the corruption starts, and nobody wants to take responsibility. Okay? Now mothers are sending their children out there to bring in the money. Bring in the money from where? You see what I mean? Look how many young girls are dying because they choose to go out there and do what they want to do and hold men for a fool. Let me tell you this. Men was born with this kind of libido, this kind of strength in them, where when a woman treat them like that, they're asking problems. Okay? How the men that do not respect the woman now, it starts from the woman, the behavior of women.
Yeah. Because they say man for respect woman, but woman have to give man something to respect.
You remember back then in the days when we were kids growing up, a woman would walk outside, she don't have no shape, but she's the prettiest walking woman you can look at. She fix herself, she girdle herself, she hold her body up and walk. A guy don't have a choice but to respect her. Where are those behaviors today?
But Sharon, if you understand, the society help curb that also, and help steer that away. Because I mean,
But
up
Papa,
until this day, you still
listen,
have some. Well, you still have some parents that hold those morals and impart those morals every day, every time they get the opportunity to do so. However, we have to also remember that when your child leave the home and go out there with them peers and where society has said this a trend, this is what it is. I mean, you know the story.
of course I know the story. But guess what? Guess what? There is where the government is a part of the damage. You see what I mean? The government is a part of the damage. Because why are they upholding these behaviors? Now, Jaren, you and I know where this is coming from. You know this was a setup from the beginning of that guy was talking about slavery. Okay, that's what setup that we are played into. You see what I mean?
Mashing up the family home is a setup.
With gun, sex, and money. Gun, sex, and money. Those are the power that they need to damage themselves. And that's what we are handed with. That's what we are served daily. Right? Say, for instance, the guns in our country. They're coming in there by poor people. No, they're not. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
and why would we have our prime ministers or the ministers that is responsible for our countries to sit by and relax with this? Because they're afraid of sanction from other countries. If they had taught their people how to plant the field like a former government did, you understand me, we would not be going through this today. Because they succumb to it because of sanctions right now.
True.
I mean, Sharon, all the things said right now, we have to understand, say, the thing is what we have to try though in all of this, because we understand how the government system set up. We understand what they can do and cannot do for most part of it. However, we still have to find a way to create some solution to this problem, because if we are going to continue to look towards the government system or prime minister or whoever to create this for us, I mean, we know the story now go create. So we have to still find a way to find some solution and try to listen all of this thing we're going now.
And congratulations to you guys. That's what you're doing. That's what I'm talking about here. You know my part in this is to try to grow Gully voice that food could get into every home in Jamaica if I have a choice. You understand? Because that's one of the problems. People are hungry. People are starving. You understand what I mean? So anything that every one of us can do to help. But it still means that the government have to stand strong in this.
Sure. Yeah.
Guys, I want to say congratulations. You're doing a good job. And is this going to be every Monday?
Yeah, man, every Monday.
Yeah, every Monday.
Okay, I will spread the word because this is so important.
All right, bless up, sis.
All right, Sharon.
Yeah, Jaren, big up yourself. Lavan, and the other young man, I don't know what your name is.
Owen.
Yeah, bless up. Yeah, give thanks for your call. Yeah, may I take the time out to ask everyone if them could share the live. Share the live on your page so that other person can tune in also.
Yeah, bless up, Carla.
Yeah, bless up, sir.
Yeah, bless up. Yeah,
So leave it.
you wanna hear,
Yeah, so there.
anything?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
you
man.
calling from, Carla?
Me call the last week from Quebec, man.
Oh,
From
last week.
Canada.
Oh, from Canada.
Canada.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Your name the same nothing, you
Me,
know. All right, up and
me,
running, my boss. So go on.
me a bless me. Everything blessed, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember I call a voice, man.
Yeah, remember my voice.
Then this
Yeah.
time more, come on.
yeah.
I,
Yeah,
Yeah,
leave it
man.
and leave it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm leaving me go back and watch you all of your program them, because I'm just log on to you, you know.
Yeah.
And enough thing, like me tell you, say energy run the thing to, you know.
Yeah.
But you see, when a man can dialogue,
Yeah.
me can learn from you can learn from me.
Yeah, true.
And me I listen to them and you see, like me tell you, say, like me say, if you look on you always use this word, my youth, nature. And that's the main thing we have to find out. We have to do what nature do, not what the unnatural people do. If we are going to get out of this, we have to make a U-turn. Because you see, them put you in a comfort zone. And it's when you take a man from a comfort zone, you put him in a rough road. You not go like that. My brother always said to me, say, it's easier to brainwash a man than take him out of the brainwash. And when you brainwash a man, you put him in a comfort.
Brother, it's like society shaping in a direction when you want to go, you know. You understand? And if they don't mean you no good, then they not send you down no good road.
The mind have is strong to survive this, man, my youth. Very strong, man. Because all you see happening, you know. Everything I planned from 400-500 years ago, them things are in the making, you know. From them people come around us. These things in the making. So when they tell us a slavery gone, it better if you have a chain for my foot. Because all me I do when I pull it chain, I get bigger with my mind. Asylum.
So I said better we have a train
Like,
for foot same way.
No, you know, so I have that conversation there since week, though.
exactly.
Yeah.
I have that conversation then because you know what? It better not for we there get the whip over our back, see me, because we are more stronger and wiser and more resilient now than sit down at the mental slavery and have act a fool.
Yeah. Make a fool of ourselves. I believe say everything all right. Yeah. So let's about that. You answer about that.
You know what I mean about that already. Me not work with the slavery thing, brother. Me just think like the moment we find out say who they behind is the moment we need for step up a game. So having a program like Crime Prevention Monday show that there's space, there's room for growth and improvement.
Yeah,
So
brother, Carla.
more people need,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there. All right, go on talk with him.
yeah. So more people need to join in and start spread the word, spread the teaching, and spread the knowledge, and start keep it to yourself. That's all me think. You get what I say? Me not dig the slave thing,
Yeah.
brother. You see me?
Where must I still not
No,
Owen?
you
Where
see,
must I not Owen?
everything
Where must I not say?
connect,
Where must I not? Must I see when the
connect.
train upon foot, everybody
Yeah.
can look around and know say a slavery now. But the train come off of foot and we still in a slavery. And enough people are believing in a slavery.
So how you know say? So how you know say we're still in a slavery without the chain? That means that somebody else can know the same thing too. You get what I say?
Yeah, but then you see, why you think me
But
don't
maybe
want to
dry
call
ride
the
them get. And they
word,
hard to
me
see
don't
it.
want to call the word on your program, see?
Yeah.
Because as you call the cussing a word there,
Yeah.
they then try to lock it up. But what me I show you now, look at it. Who you think this cover thing affect? Black people can shut down the planet, you know. If every black people wake up and say 2 days we not do nothing, the planet go like a gonna go up and a go slow. Look what the cover do. I can't come close to you. I can't look what the effect. Look at the effect of it.
But if
You know why? You know why? Because we start wake up. And then what are we gonna make it, my youth? And then what are we? Because some of we very deep in the sleep.
All the
And
fittest
you
are the
know, we
fittest
don't
shall
need
survive, man.
and like me said, a lot of foreigner call you. You know what we need start to do? Because every foreigner call them, I know everybody come from the same parish. What we need to start to do is start make the man get into some farming and do different things till we can build things. Because you see all them network here where we have to watch our talk. Them all cut we off. We have nothing for we sell.
True.
We have nothing for we
That's
sell.
that's what I
Which is
was going to get to. That's what I was going to get to when you say if black people stop work, the world shut down. Remember, say the world I got to technology now. What black people own when it come to technology?
yeah, but you see,
Ooh.
technology now go work.
I
You
don't know,
take
but I'm
you
not
see
say brother
technology
robot run the
it's like
corner
the
if you
trend
replace
No,
it.
say no.
I two robot dog, me see what there.
You,
no, but no, but technology can break communication now because me and you
no,
talk through
just
technology.
look
Somebody
about
talk
technology
earlier
now.
on and we not hear them because the line a break.
Okay.
But what say black people have in a technology now? We not have no say. You get what me I say?
Yeah,
Remember say if
we have no say nothing.
everything
We
all
have no
right,
say
look
nothing.
look at it how we becomes very stupid now. You see Uber over in America, I don't know if it there in Canada. Jamaica, I go take a
Yes.
platform like Uber and put it out here. Remember, say we have JUTC and we have a taxi system. Why we never mimic Uber in such a way where unique to us and make our own platform? Why we have to take Uber? You get what I say? That means that
That's the
if
most
Uber's
it was the
if
system make it so you have to take it.
yeah,
Yo,
so if huh?
I think the question is why we have to take Uber and
Yeah.
why we interested in Uber. I don't think that are really the question if you ask because again, if you go back to Wagwan and the system and how it's set up, you will know say the Jamaican government not have much say in anything that really go on in the country. So now ask why we have to take it. Them can put it why you have to take it.
Brother, yeah, I understand that. But me I say me not talk just with Jamaica alone. Me I talk as a black race. Like, alright, skip the Uber then. The whole vaccination where them say them a put out. Who they have to test the vaccine and say, alright then, make we test them.
Yeah, right. Must say
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no, me not go there. Say, make we test it then. Uno give it and make we test it. If I even test, we can test it. We not have no black scientists who say, alright, we can only test it then. You get what I say?
But, but
So me and show you say, yo, we quick to take everything we get to us and we know set ourselves in a way where we can rub shoulders with the one them where I create. You get what I say? So
Because
really and true.
we not have that
So
ground there right now. That's where it is.
we
We
not
not
have
have that ground if we set ourselves in
I
that
you see
in
all the
that
word you
way.
see
We not have it.
science.
And it's just the truth.
Science.
Because first
You
of all, we are
see the
thinking
word
about
science.
farming. If you check out what go on in the country,
Well,
most of
it
the
call attack
farmland
same
them
time,
still
so
out and a house are built on the farmland them. So who really I stand up for the farmland them, all the sugar cane place them would chop down and put up all bag of housing scheme. If we did have any talk, all them something they couldn't go on our country, brother. We couldn't have
and
cut
you
them out of
know
the cane field and build housing scheme.
we have some talking
Yo,
about me
you
tell you
see all the
me
word
tell
science.
you
yeah, it call attack now, so it call kind of low, so we not hear much. We not get call,
yeah.
we want to get the next call. So it put in, we are saying and thing.
Yeah, you see all the word science. We don't believe because there's nothing science can create without nature. Anything science create has to be a part of nature, and
Yeah.
enhance the body.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
takes the body apart.
yeah.
It's all about nature. We no matter how we run. Look at the sun. Turn off the sun for a week and see what I planet they are. Now you have to, and thing we talk about first and third world country. You see me there, Canada, you know. This is a third world country. Jamaica is a first world country. You have to understand something. You say anyway, sunshine 24/7. That's where the mineral is. When me there, that's what dead country. Why you have a fridge? Because you put dead something in our fridge. You know, put survive in a fridge. They have no, you know what happened now? You talk about the same technology. They can't take from the satellite and see where mineral in the ground. You see, at Jamaica, me not call a name, but enough boy catch for go at Jamaica. Because people then come there and they don't like it. Nobody not like us, my youth. Everybody team up for fight black, and we don't have a weapon or nothing.
Yeah,
We
so
have
some
to
minute
learn.
say give a next caller a caller. Respect
Yeah,
All right,
the
bless
caller
up.
that's man.
Yeah, some good
Yeah,
point to make,
yeah,
yeah, my brother.
yeah. I mean just say
Yeah,
me
man,
think
bless
we
up.
have we lack vision more than how we lack saying. Like have a say is the least. But you see if we have vision, we action we talk for it.
Yeah, bless up,
yeah,
caller.
we don't want. I mean, let us not stray too far away from the topic. You
Yeah,
understand me
bless up, caller.
with some of the conversation, them. Yeah.
Yeah, bless up, caller.
Bless up, I'm bigger than I building again.
A bigger in our building. We are going bigger.
Big up yourself,
Well, yeah,
bigger.
my boss.
Bigger, you check in.
Up
Me
straight.
love, yeah, me love what I got. Man, big up themselves, you know, you hear that?
Yeah, man.
But hear me as a still. Yeah, yeah, hear me as a still.
Yeah, go ahead, though.
What me I say is, hype one of the reasons why I mash up the youth them at Jamaica. Hype. Everybody want to be done. You hear me?
Yeah, we are here loud and clear,
Yeah
man.
man, yeah man.
Yeah, man, go on now.
Yeah,
Hold on,
bigger.
there.
Look like something wrong with them phone. Cause we are here
Yeah,
man.
you hear me?
Yeah, we are here, man.
Yeah, me I say hype one of the main reasons and issue I mash up Jamaica youths them. You get me I say?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
what the caller them I say, they jump on that day. You see the two previous caller before, not the woman, the man and the other youth from England, London,
Yeah.
where I say Jamaica still not slavery and slavery must up with intelligence, see me? That's true. Because what look at now. We must say about old slave, you know. We still have an old slave at Jamaica, you know, which the old slave is the other general because sit down with the IC and what Jamaica see. And now do nothing about it.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, we are here, man.
So
Yeah.
the governor general, him are the old slave, will report to the queen, who have the big authority. You understand what I say?
Yeah, we are here man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And again, as we say, the people them have to know where them want. You need a leader who will lead the people them and the youths. You hear me I say?
Yes, we are bigger, for real.
Because the youths them mind astray go the different way.
Mm-hmm.
And the other way the mind astray go. The mind them astray they go for hype. And the hype away, the politician them see it as an opportunity. As well the China them coming out. Remember the China them coming out beat that people country.
Mm-hmm.
To come look opportunity, you know, and make use of it. That's how the Chinese people them do it. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how the prime minister them and the politician them do.
Mm-hmm.
She said the youth them love hype and use the hype, push on them and get where them want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because everybody a fight for power.
True.
We the people them need to wise up and see what go on. So she say a hype and mash up with. Because I hype and mash up some of the young girls them see. Cardi B in a Brazilian here and them want Cardi B Brazilian here. So them go look at sugar daddy see me.
Mm-hmm.
Them go look me need a necessary feet. Them see Cardi B with a body and want a body too.
Mm-hmm.
For a chat man. So them value themselves low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that a mash up the youth them.
Yeah.
True.
So the youth them need true leader to lead the country. The country can be successful. You get me I say?
Yeah, for
The
real,
slavery thing now, me not really too in the slavery thing still. But the man them a use modern day slavery. Because them a use the hype I catch the youth them. So that a modern day slavery youth them still on the see. They use the hype I catch them and pay them cheap.
True,
So them
true.
after come back to them. You understand me? I say the money where them give them and pay them, it's cheap and they go finish quick. So them after come back to them. So modern day slavery and technology them a use. I kill we youths them.
True.
You get me, I say?
For real, man.
But the youth them are buying to it too, you know. The youth them now hold them on and them now try you know, hold no positive meds because them are buying to it too. Everybody want to follow the hype and run on the hype because that's what trending. And it lead and that really also answer one of the questions asked before. You understand me? The youth them is like you still are try impart certain morals and principles to the youth them, but the youth them just not accepting that side of the thing because them have a total different way of life and a different way of thinking, and what they're driven by is what, you know, feed them mind every day. And it's not the positive side. You get what I deal with? Most of all, it's
Yeah,
not the
but
positive
yeah,
side.
yeah,
But what you
Jerry,
feel,
yeah. I
Kaza?
understand
What
what
you
you're
feel,
saying. And
Kaza?
the,
You
the,
feel
the, the
like,
point that me say still, you know.
yeah.
We have to go ahead, Owen. Go ahead, Owen.
Yeah, me I ask him why him feel cause that what me think cause that is because them say majority rule. So what the youth them nowadays are see more of is what them going gravitate to. Like
But the thing is,
No,
what promoting more, not even what they must sing more of. What is
no,
promoting
no.
more.
Yo, see, listen. A lot of people are saying the music, a long time bad music are singing, a long time slackness music are singing in Jamaica. Way long. We grow into that, and we see it, and we never choose that way. As we say it already on the program, I'm going to say it again. KFC, big company, full of Jamaica, every day. D&G, most selling company in Jamaica, but every day you see them have ads, I promote them product. You understand what I'm saying? If you get more buyers. So when you have, example, Vibes Cartel I sing Gunman song, and I promote crime. I don't sing Gunman song and I promote crime, Bounty Killer, Being the Man, etc. I promote crime. Them I promote nonsense in the youth them head. It's like them I promote the violence and the youth them I gravitate to it and I listen every day. And every day till one day we see it, I see it happen, and things we see happen. Life it start happening now in a reality. And we are see it happen and now realize it happen until it reach our doorstep. Then we go say, oh Jesus Christ, and the music that. And the music
All right,
because
brother. All right,
it's
let me
like
ask
them
you
I
a
do
question
it's
now.
like them.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to lose my train of thought at the moment. All right, you say it's not the music, and certain music used to play back then. First, we have to understand, say, back then we never have social media. We never have this access to internet where we can
No,
stream
me no
actually
feel
everything.
say
Certain music used to play back then, but guess what? If you understand, say, it never used to play. The dirty music never used to play on the radio. We used to go to dance hall and hear that. One time, Pitney never used to go to dance hall. Really. A big people used to go dance hall.
Yeah,
So we
but yeah,
understand that even what I
yeah,
know and the content of the lyrics back then, it never so sensitive like now. And the thing is, the youth them
but listen to me
nowadays
now, my friend.
have
Now
access
understand what
to
you're saying now.
stream.
Me now go say, me listen up, me now say music never part of it. Music have a big influence on people. Everybody know that. Music it you feel no pain. You get me I say? So children learn what them learn what
yeah, so it's
them learn.
it
You get
not
me I
say
say?
wrong no Jarian, it not say wrong, you know. Yeah, it
No,
not
me,
say
You
wrong.
I,
understand?
me get,
Mm,
where am I? Go ahead,
No,
go ahead.
what me I try to say, music is a big part of it too, because the DJ them a promote crime. It's come like say them a promote a commercial for crime, which
Yeah,
is
but
wrong,
yeah, I see him
and
thing.
that them a getting the youth them head.
I see him
But
thing with you on that, man.
a lot of DJ use it as opportunity because of the hype of the youth them. That is the hype now. So the youth them are running the hype because I see Vibes Cartel sing whole heap of good song, and nobody now listen to it now sell. Mr. Iway and sing whole heap of good song. Nobody now really to listen to Iway today and next week and it stop this jockey.
But that's why I said to you
Them
earlier on, the thing is what promoting. That's the key thing, is what promoting, because as you
it
just
still
said, positive music not
it's still
promoting as much as the negative music. So if the youth them, if the negativity keep the youth them are feed on the negativity each day from the music, what do you think the youth them are go perform? What them are go display? The same thing what them are feed, we
yeah,
feed them mind each and every day. Because them
yeah
not
but
promote
all
positive
it
music, them promote negativity. So we expect to happen.
True. But me I say music now contributed to it. Same thing. Same thing with the movie and the game, you know. The same thing them come out that try promote, you know, in a real life, you know. You understand me? The whole thing me I say now, you them just need a real leader. Well, as I say, I go sit down and listen to the people them. Right now, what the people them want to see where we can go forward and move the country forward. If that not happen, the country will go backward.
You know who are these leaders, Carla? You know who are these leaders?
Yeah.
These youth these days, them don't even listen to pastor. They don't listen to the government. They don't listen to teacher. You know who are them role model? All these artists with them listen to. Enough of them don't say where I come up nowadays are sing all sort of foolishness. Them are them role model. Them listen to every day 24/7. You get what I'm saying? So if this is the case, how can we find some solution to this? First, we have to try to clean up the content of the music, of the lyrics we play every day. Or we have to reach out to Broadcasting Commission. We have to reach out to the music industry because
come on.
the music is what really mess up Jamaica and the youth them right now.
Yo, bigger. Yo.
Yeah. Me again next call still. Them just go and big up for themselves.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Jarian, I know you watched last week episode.
Yo, Owen.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead now, Owen. Or somebody online?
Yeah. Bless up, Carla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bless up, Carla.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, my general.
Hey, yeah, where you calling from?
Big up, Carla.
Yeah, man. Canada.
Oh, Canada, you break up though.
Tell him to turn on whatever I'm listen. Separate and just listen to the phone.
You kind of break up though, my boss. I just hang up and say we can
turn on.
Yeah, hear we loud?
Yeah, man, me hear no man.
All right, wait, what go on? We are dealing up and running, man. Cut off.
Yeah, Jarian. Somebody did say one time me used to look for the artists them that way they to wanna say yo, them and sing slack song. But when me look on it from a deeper way, me realize enough of them artists them don't know better, you know, them only sing with them know, you know. You look on it so
well, you have a point.
Some of them don't know better.
But you see, what we don't understand is that, and somebody put in the comment box that we can't blame the artist. I'm not just blame the artist. I have to blame the producer. I have to blame the presenter. I have to blame the DJs. Them because guess what? I strongly believe that if the music clean up in Jamaica, the youth them mindset will start. Because if the most influential artists them, the youth them follow every day.
Yeah, bless up.
It's a boy.
Brother, on the show, someone says something. Everything them to me agree with.
Yeah.
Except for my talk about with the younger part, I want to ask them a question because.
Hold on, stick up in there. Now you Owen.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, you're Jarian.
Yeah, I'm turning up this.
You go again, sister.
Yeah, but me say with the young girl them situation, if Jamaican could and put certain discipline in the government themselves need to take responsibility for certain things, you know. They need to put certain discipline in for the young girl them, like, you know, when if a woman want a man want to lay down with a woman girl pitney by right, but do it like how Africa do it if I saw. Make them know each other and the family come and ask her and in a marriage. Because she good enough to lay down with, she good enough to be married to. Unless unwanted pregnancy. It's less unwanted pregnancy in Jamaica and less teenager pregnancy. And the next thing again, why is the age bracket still 16 for sexual consultation? Why them not look at that and say for raise it? I'm 16-year-old. Why them not raise it to 18?
Since 18, you have to be 18 to get work.
It was at 18 one time and then bring it down to 16.
Well, if go job to get work at 16 then?
Yeah.
Why
no, man, but that age because 16-year-old a baby as I can't promote certain things in the country. You get where me I come from?
Yeah.
Really like
I get your call.
if I'm not tell me say my like your daughter, and if she good enough to lay down with me, I go say, okay, then I want her, come talk to her father, and the second you carry your family come, and then here what more. Well, you married my daughter, five my daughter breed, at least me know who breed my daughter.
Yeah.
I fact me a talk, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Unless unwanted pregnant, I for crank down person for them. Some of them mother are too loose.
Yes,
If
Carla.
somebody after the government have a responsibility.
Real.
If I never mother of them head for body, you know, for say, well, here what happen. There's some mother loose, them need them to go a party, but if they put certain things in a order, me I tell you, and them know them a go to prison for certain things, them know if them daughter get pregnant and them can't get explanation for that pregnancy there. Them know them a go face certain consequences and not gonna look good for them that disgrace in the country.
And
No
the
man
next
no,
and the
no
next
man no
thing
want go through
and the
that.
next thing to DNA if you start to run as youth are born because too much jacket are run.
That's what me I tell you,
Carla,
all
somebody
way
say
to
mic
Jamaica
sound
and
funny,
boy,
but I show you talk.
That's what I say. So
Jamaica we went back
just make them know say anytime you come to give come to have baby, you know,
Make
make
them
it know.
all make a jacket to jacket back from before my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, there's jacket around. If you check half of Jamaica, you're not probably 30% of
Yeah.
Jamaica a jacket.
For the file in a coming, people are finding out what heap.
So me I tell you, there's a way to start.
Yeah,
There's a
true.
way to start. That do it like how me tell you some my brother, me go already, right? Me
Mm-hmm.
say them need to do it like how Africa do it. If you want lay down with a man, girl in Africa, she can't step out of the yard, so a boy for come at the yard and talk to her family and when I for go down before you spread her leg.
True.
Because less unwanted pregnancy in the country.
True. I
My
respect.
family now go want
I
a
just say,
disgrace.
Carla, the government have a role to play, and you know we have to keep chanting this until you know we see some betterment up, you know, where the laws and certain principle concerning the country, you know.
Yeah.
This
Carla,
woman
couple
artist,
of, couple of, Carla, you hear me?
man artist.
You got
Everybody are looking for
Carla,
the man artist them. I'm not talk about artist them.
yeah, Carla.
Carla,
Yeah.
Carla, you hear me?
Yeah.
Carla, couple of people in the comment section
Yeah,
and
I'm
say them
here.
agree with you.
Pardon me?
It's a
Some of the
couple of
people in
people
the
them.
comment section and say them agree with you.
Yeah, people in the comment section and they agree with you.
The truth, if a woman good for cock up anyway, you feel that once that woman gallop in the leg, it's good enough for she married. Because them man in Jamaica pre-pan, look at them man, them never now wait for them to reach certain age, and if I raise the age bracket to 18-year-old for sexual consultation, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? From a 16-year-old is a baby, she can't even wash her drawers, and a big man, them 50-year-old, I want to lay down for them say that it's right. Him can't go to prison. Enough artists we don't look at girl at Jamaica enough. I mean, no artists when me take when me a teenager, I know something them know a bigger man for me. Ain't nobody can't tell me nothing what me not know about.
All right,
No
Carla.
artist fan girl picnic too. Now because you hear some boy attack and look at them lyrics, there is some things to cut out of the country. A whole heap of things to cut out of the country. We ask a pull too much thing and a swallow too much pill and we want to act nice and cute and 15.
All right, Carla. Respect, you know.
And that is try we want 15.
Real. I don't respect then, Carla, and thing, you
Jamaica,
know.
we no. Where say, brother?
Yeah, I'm say respect we call positive thing, some positive, you know, output to put out there.
Yeah, and the governmental pandemic now, and as the people are walking Jamaica and cheap for look of food, them for cut down a pandemic, them have curfew for the poor people, them listen to me. At the end of the day, them have to pay the light, them have to pay the rent, them have to do all of this. But you still, you are shut on the country, you not feed the poor people and the hungry people them on the road. But yet still you are bill. In our pandemic, you still have construction a go on and a bill and have money to do all of this as a prime minister with them vote for.
So, man.
A whole heap of get people voting me now. For me, baby, me say people are dead in election time for putting them people at Jamaica. I'm not saying them do nothing for poor people at Jamaica. My youth, me a 40 now. the same people, PNP and Labour, all thing we are to kill each other like an idiot. Like a clown for all of them people. And when they don't, we not learn nothing, we not get nothing done. Them sell we out. Where we have a Jamaica. We're trying to do in our country. You know, so much other country trying to buy and the people them are trying to get them out and them can't put them out. And them put out the people out of them country and them government now. So what am I going to do? Poor Jamaica. We can't fight China. Me not see
So
China
Carla,
dead at Jamaica.
you can give us a idea of a solution or we can use to start the footing of this thing, yeah?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, the Prime Minister not take a stand and the government not take a stand and the people them have to take a stand, you know. And we have to me tell you something, I want somebody for to be the head and so everybody can't be the tail. Too much tail in Jamaica.
So if the government not take a stand, what the next set of people them you think can really come forward to try to shift this whole thing?
Put out the Rasta, what them do, them put out the Rasta them out of Jamaica, but at the end of the day, them they pick spirituality and certain things never they are going in the country back then, whenever they are swallow certain thing and are buying certain thing in the country.
So
here what we need to do. We need to go back to the roots of Bob Marley left way as you know. And learn of a farm and learn of a progress and teach you them proper liberty and the right way, you know. And up to secure them. Them own because me tell you something. Them say out of any nation we are one, but we have to stand together. We can't look on government to change the country and a point finger. We have to take a stand in our country, and so we're not poor something when I want something one. Mothers when they see your children come home with something, you know, say them go rabbit or tip you step in with a gun. Hey, you have to take a stand. We need to take a stand.
All right, so accountability is the thing right now we need to start happening, right?
Some of them never care them pit no go church. Some of them pit never crystal. Demon fool them.
All right, Carla. So your point is that we need to get back to the roots, right? The roots of our culture. We need to get back to that. Get back to the earth also.
Yeah, but Mali don't mention but I know what happened now. As what the man saying, a dance on the music used to play and a dance. One time my mother gonna dance, but I hear for them kind of music, you know. As Sunday day time, me the conscious on them for the music, we can rock for and Sunday we're family, we local grandfather and thing. No, me can't ever turn on the music again. Everything open at the year to put them up. Everything open up to them now.
All right. Me glad you all the same. You know. Point as I.
All right, Carla, we are making next one get a chance, and okay, hold it Miss Carla come in.
Yeah, man, my brother.
And respect, yeah.
Here, sister, give thanks to the call.
Yeah.
A lady had sent a message to King Levan. You want me to read it now, King? I take the call.
Shut up. Yeah, we tell her one caller then.
Message to King Levan. You want me to read it now, King?
Yeah, bless up. You have turn on the TV, my boss.
Blessed.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, go on, everything up and running. Where you calling from, my boss?
Up and running and keep everything stunning.
Yeah. Where you calling from?
Yeah. Calling from New York.
All right. Up and running.
Big up New York, you know.
Yeah.
Atta pepper. I mean, man, Israelite. Shalom, yokai.
Yeah, so I go on. You know what the crime and violence topic?
Yeah, man. Hey, but me hear what go on, but me not hear nobody talk about cinema and movie about influence in this thing. So you know, see me?
Yeah, man. We
cinema.
Know them yeah. Go on. Go on, talk still.
Yeah, man. Cinema and movie. You see me? Because they want to blame artists for violence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but picture is more violent than
no.
Than lyrics.
Me have to tell you wrong this now. Why we can feel them put music in a movie? What on that Rarian?
Yeah.
Why you feel them put music in a movie?
Well, I know. Yeah, my choice, you know. Listen, my choice, you know. I'll give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
Even the damn them who come from both political party have bad man. Yeah, like for example, back in the 60s and 70s, there was an African American actor named Jim Brown. Jim Brown, right? He used to act in our gangster movie back in the days, right? Jim Brown. That's where Jim Brown from Tivoli Garden get a name from. All
Let
right,
me know,
a
man.
movie. See,
Yes,
hold on, 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 hold on.
Go ahead.
A movie like Starkey and Hutch. Starkey from Murder Honor Guard. Movie. You see me? Say them watch movie also and thing and violence. All right, let me give you an example. When me a little boy now, I go to school. I micro practice in primary, micro practice in early school in a crossroad. You used to take bus or sometimes people drop way from 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 Portmore to Crossroad. See me? But yo, for a little boy, me here, a little girl watching things and becoming freak, watching things and doing sexual things which we Jamaica never used to. Because them watch things. You see me? Television and movie about part of this thing to big one.
All right, we can get a chance to talk, you know.
Big one. You see me? Artistry, you know. You see me?
You want to talk now?
Yeah, man. But
you finished talk?
Television also.
All right, we can get a chance to talk.
One more thing too.
Yeah.
One more thing too. Jamaica, if you understand spirituality, right? Jamaica, all right, come from where the English and the Spaniard had conquered Jamaica, and them European behavior and spirit that are in the Jamaica same way. You see me? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, the behavior there. Remember saying, no, Port Royal was one of the wickedest places on earth, you know. And the same spirit there and mentality there still lingering around, which is corruption. You see me? Corruption and something named nepotism. Nepotism. Let me give you an example. Like President Prime Minister, the Commissioner of Police. I'm causing nepotism, that name, corruption. You see me? Nepotism. You see me? The try to say corruption are the thing what make the crime and violence there in Jamaica. You see me? Crime and violence.
Brother, all right.
Yeah,
you know, answer him first, Owen.
No, all right. My view is the movie contribute to. From my point of view, movie contribute to. And when he mention the artist them name, most of the 80s artists them movie them take them name out of for true.
All right.
Me check the
answer now.
Hold on. And you see an artist will sing about a gun and a youth can visualize it in their mind. See now a movie can really show you a man probably a pull down the gun. Because you know which part on the gun to look for. So I say movie and music go together is a powerful thing. That's why them try blend the two of them. And most of them movie the back then, they never have been so much music in them now. You get what I say? And
all right. Yeah. Go on, Ibn Baz.
Oh, me if you talk.
Yeah, Jarian.
Yeah, all right. Now let's start off from the beginning of this conversation when I'm say I will agree that movie contribute to crime. But first we have to look. We can't measure back then as the way I talk about with now. Long time ago, from very long time, we have porn movie or show. But tell me something. You used to see young girls doing stuff that they are doing now. Back then, no, because I've been going to dance. I've been seeing all sorts of something from back then. But you see young girls doing what they or anybody used to perform what going on in a blue movie or porn movie back then, perform it live like it is nothing at all. Where I'm saying this, the influence, I say the movie, the cinema is one of the music king, I would say no, is one of the biggest influence. And the music also demonstrate them break down those movies, them guns where them seen at the movie to the point where a youth can just understand more than even watching the movie. Because if you listen to some of them lyrical content there, in some of the songs them, where the youth them patronize in Jamaica, you would understand. Movie, you to watch movie, but you not go really act out a movie. You get what I'm saying? But if we listen to him role model, if we listen to him artist, them and everything where the artist utter, the youth catch that. They watch the movie with the same thing and tell you the truth. Most of them youth don't even understand what them watch. But listening, as somebody put in the comment box, people don't walk and watch movie, but people walk and listen to music. So these
All
youth
right.
have headphone plug in at them ears 24/7, listening to this type of music. You know what it is doing to them mental?
All right,
All right. All right.
go ahead, Owen.
All right. All right. Yeah. Music is more feeling than that phone thing there and all the thing
Yeah,
there.
but I
Oh,
feedback
go ahead,
also.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
All
ahead,
right.
me
Yeah.
turn.
Music is more feeling. You get what I say? Like you will hear music and it trigger a certain feeling, a certain emotion. But I'm saying the movie show you how it's done. You get what I say? So whatever the music make you feel for though, the movie can show you how it's done. So both of them go hand in hand.
Yeah, you hear me, Owen? You see, movie is 20% if you want to compare them. Movie will be 20% and
No,
music at 80%. No, me attack when believe. Me not attack say I
yeah,
saw you
yeah,
go. You understand?
yeah.
When I say movie would be 20%. And the influence where the Hollywood actor them have on the Jamaica them would be say 5% more than what the artists them have. Because we see the artists them as one away. We see the artists them as a role model. Which movie star order, even though you take their name, you don't see them as your role model.
Huh?
You understand? All right. If you study one thing and study the power of music, you more understand the message. All right. You have a movie come out and show you how music powerful. All right. Them have a supermarket. Zina, it's a supermarket. 3 different music them play. And a 3 different way the people in shop. So when them play
Yeah,
a
yeah.
faster music, people just walk and go through. When them play a slower music, people tap. And them look and them buy and then sell more.
Yeah,
So
man. Music
music, it enhances emotional feelings. Music enhance emotional feelings. Music we
Yeah.
are continue play.
I said music is feeling, you know.
Yeah. Me know you say that, but me gonna show you
Yeah,
say, it's more, music is more powerful because it enhance. You understand? Say, what? Look on them girl, you see a dance and take out some big stone and drop on them. I go on some place and I jump off. Our music enhance emotional feelings, you know.
influence
Then I
of
go
the
watch
music
movie and
and
do them thing
also
there.
the person that present the music too. So it
You
have to
understand me? I
do
say?
with
What do you say a girl in the Owen? Me say a girl take one big stone in her brother. I drop down on her sitting so rock at them. And music is like they can't feel no pain.
because certain
you see,
music, you know, the frequency of certain music, Owen, which
yeah,
trigger
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah. Trigger certain thing.
well.
Yeah.
Trigger
Me
your
know
brother.
that. So me I say, why you entertainer do music video for him song and him spend millions of dollars on all one music video?
Yeah. My
Because
have to
boots
show.
it too. Because boots it.
That's what I'm saying, no, brother. Me say if the visual, you understand, you are say it's 20%, but you see the hearing, brother, the music, the melody. And why they never put ABC in a music in a video? Why you sing then teach you to sing? Why you teach and teach you to sing? Because you learn the fast melody. You see next thing when music come with when music come with when moving come with melody. Them a show you say no. You see you have a scene go on in 3 different times, you know. The music play in the movie scene in 3 different things you look towards, you know. You see a man a walk go to the train, and the music start play, and you feel say boom, whatever somebody go rush him. You see my walk and different music start play, so boom, somebody hug him up. So
But
you see all music powerful. Music make it change the perception of where you go see in the future, brother.
yeah.
Influence of the
So
music, man.
yeah. So you still I go back to what I said. The music trigger the feeling, the mood.
Yeah, man.
But but
Yeah.
but the visual show you
Yeah, it's sure
where
way,
you
but
want to.
yeah,
You
it's
get what
sure,
I
but
say?
it's not powerful as music. How much time you find
All right,
yourself a sing song? We no want to sing. Or a sing song. Boom, boom,
Because
when you
the man
come to
can't
yourself.
be playing because it happened to me.
all
No,
right, all right, all
it's
right.
not today.
It's the
Listen,
influence of the music.
listen. The two of them influential, you know. Me
Yeah,
still I say that, you know.
we know,
But me I say,
we don't say that.
Right.
all right.
This
All right.
that
You
the
see,
youth
if
that
you need, all right. You see, if you need to do something practical now, say you want
Yeah,
to string up the mic there,
yeah.
and you go up on YouTube and you hear a man a sing about how to string up the mic versus you must show you which one you going to watch.
But we vibe that. Yeah, we understand that we are saying no. We're not saying no contributing no win. All right, may I show you something now. All right. May I show you music
So
powerful.
me I say,
Yeah,
so me I say, so me I say,
when Ghana sick boss, every woman
so me
turn
I say,
empress. All want to empress said my empress.
when Sizzler bust,
When
everybody
Sizzler
turn
boss,
go.
crime rate
Every man
dropped to
turn go.
19%. You know them thing there already, man.
Influence. That man
Oh,
show
and him know
you
them thing that we are going already.
yeah, man, I
influence.
know that.
And guess what? If the Jamaican crime rate can
I never,
reduce, the youth them can cool down. You say if I strongly believe. You say if the music change, everything start to change.
Yeah,
I
man.
agree. So the music for changing, but me I say you can't denounce the movie also.
It two main thing
Not
there.
That's all me
denouncing the
say.
movie.
Watch
No,
it now.
we're talking a scale as Jamaican. We are talking as Jamaican.
Mm-hmm. All
We
right.
understand in America a certain place where you see some man go pull off something that really happening in a movie. But we are talking that you see most of the crime that go on in Jamaica influenced by what them sing about.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Watch it now. There's two things still,
And a movie can go on in
And where them man they get some of the thing them when them sing, boy. And I sure them go watch some of them and come
that's
sing
what
back
I said, the
something.
influence because that's what I said earlier on. Them watch the movie and them come and literally
Sing back about it.
sing,
So the two of them.
break
Yeah,
it
them
down more
we
simple.
understand say two of them influence, but we say the music is 100 or more 100% wicked, dangerous, brother. Music, brother, enhance emotional feelings. When a woman left her in any kind of pain or a woman where you draw for? A move you draw for, you play you draw for your love song. When you carrying a new cat in the house or where you draw for a
If I go do
music
some
video
work now, if I go do some work right now, where you going to use to go on some work? You go watch movie while you work?
or
You
music.
go
No,
go and listen to
The music
music?
will change the mood.
no, remember say me nah denounce music
Oh
either
yeah,
me a say. No,
yeah.
me nah denounce me a say. The two
Yeah.
of them go hand in hand, brother. That's all me a say,
All
brother.
right.
Me
So
nah
what the point?
denounce.
All right, boss.
You
All right,
get me?
boss.
I say so
Yeah.
where the caller say him have a point too.
Yeah, him
You
have
get
a
me? I
pint,
say?
but we call her
We
what to do
not
now.
Alright,
take, we not take
We
one
call her
point,
what to do, you know.
we are say
yeah.
the
Because
percentage of the influence from the movie and the music, it not even close.
you're not close.
I want to
We
see no movie
Hold on,
can no
hold on.
go on in Jamaica, you know.
Alright, yeah. But why me bring this across now is because me I say then, boy, don't put a percentage on none of them. If we have to deal with crime free, we have to deal with every aspect,
yeah,
every
we
factor
understand,
We
but
have to
of the crime.
what
find
we
the one
can control when
that influence
we have
it
to talk
more.
about what we can control, you know. We can
Right.
control the music, we can't control the movie them. I music we
We
can
can't
control, we have
control
to talk what we can
right.
control. We can't
We can't
control the
So
control
movie.
the music. We play
And
the
no for man them
Jamaican
Owen,
and
no for
we
man them
say we can't
I run
control
from the
and we
pint. Jerry and no for man
yeah,
them I run from the pint there and I go to movie because they not tap one stop do. Look what Baby Sham come on.
alright,
I talk about Netflix, I talk about before he stand up and say a real thing. The man I run to Netflix and run to different thing.
alright. So you see what we are gonna do then? Guess what? Based from this simple reason, yeah, this is what we have to do first. The artist them have to accept some music, contribute to it. Secondly, the artist them have to go in and go back to school or something because them vocabulary can't make them sing past certain thing with uplift the nation. You get what
But
I
it's a
say?
call you are coming. Go and talk Owen.
But
Go and talk my boss man.
you can take them call, man.
After the call. All right.
Yeah, call remember say take them call, man.
Yeah, bless up.
Good night, finally.
Yeah, finally.
yes, I'm father.
I mean, I deal with everything good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah,
The
don't know, you know.
caller
Where
try
you call
call
from?
long time, man.
Why me there? I call from in a icebox right now. Me there and me carrying some snow. Yeah, me there in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, know what I mean?
Okay, up and running.
Oh, you say
You don't know what
icebox.
the crime prevention, you know?
True. There's a lot of things me listen to a lot of people and we still go around the thing. You know what I mean? And the reality is, based on what going on in America right now, you know what I mean? Me love Jamaica to the death and I them here retire. You see me I say? But at the deals them where the government make force me now to leave my home country as millions of Jamaicans to find safe haven and opportunity in another man's land.
Yeah.
Saying now me a young school, so me I talk me age. Me a 33 years old. And me hear a individual call and him a say the gun lyrics, all of this, all of that. Me know say my man they not dead yet, you know, Super Cat. Super Cat not dead yet. Papa San not dead yet. All of these cats are not dead. Music is influential, but and it's the only factor that contribute to crime. I'm going to point out this. I'm not really stray from the topic. We know the then COVID thing. But may I show you something? The government locked down the country, right? Last year, that was in the middle of the outbreak of the pandemic. And he locked down the country and then he decided in the middle of it, he's going to keep an election. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll keep election in at the break of a COVID. Like seriously? All right. During nomination days, people out there without their mask and everything was acceptable. So what's the difference between last year during the time when they wanted the vote versus now?
Oh, good point. Good point. Me said the show did have to go on at that time. The show stop after them win. But we now switch to politics then.
No, we're not switch to politics, but me just assure you say what going on in Jamaica, is something that they planned and it's carrying out. So the destruction of the youths them at Jamaica is something we planned. And
Yeah,
dancehall been forever that scapegoat.
yeah,
You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Dancehall forever been that scapegoat because I was one of them teenage youths when I was living in Jamaica that got caught up in dancehall and become a dancer. You know what I mean? I did it for fun, but eventually, if I was still down there, you know what I mean, I'd probably do it to get a little money and thing like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So music is influential, but we cannot and will not take out the fact that the government have a role into what we call these monsters of today's society. What the
Yeah,
youths
true.
them are lack of is dream, hope, and vision. If all me I see around me is just destruction, when man are dead, this and that, that's all me I go write. That's all me I go sing.
So
There's no
Carla, hold a second. Sting up in there. So if your band can see a house about now, you throw more gas pan here, you try to get some VOT.
May I try to get something, but may I get to that?
Okay.
That's what me I'll talk
Every artist
about.
sing say boy, them have to come sing what they see go around them. That means they don't know how to change. Too much selfishness, man. Man don't think about themselves.
All right, well, I know.
Yeah, well,
Remember, you have to understand, sir, most of these youths are affiliated with them people where because it's not far fetched from the previous gangs where them create based upon political rivalry,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So each gang is just like in America here. It's just like in America here. I watch a documentary of one of the artists them came out and they said, boy, them get the top notch artists them back in the 90s and they say, yo, we want to know sing about this year, you know what I mean? And then give them even deals. Some of these top known artists where we are praised as black people and all them have shares in a prison.
Carla,
You see
Carla,
what I'm
you hear me?
saying? Huh? What's
May I
that?
read somebody comment? Somebody named Kitty number 2 say, hold on. How do we have a conversation about fixing crime without knowing the motive behind these killings? From what is being broadcast in the media, many of these victims are killed by somebody they knew. You have anything we
Exactly,
want?
because me have two friend, which is my neighbor, that were killed by their own friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, for me, we want to say what we can do for curtail the crime. And based on how the system around at Jamaica, it's only going to cause more crime because now them have this crazy lockdown down there. So if people cannot work, it will push the people in a survival mode where people have to eat. So you're going to have more robbing and killing on the day-to-day basis. And I'm like, yo, the government don't see what he's trying to do. How we are going to control crime if we are trying to lock down the people? How the people am going to work?
All right, we
Yeah.
know what
You
God,
know
we
what
know
I
what
mean?
God in this time, right? And we have to try to
Yeah.
understand what God in this time and the goal. But what I'm saying is that we keep saying that we already acknowledge that the government is not doing what they're supposed to do. And we can't sit down and
Right.
keep saying the government needs to do this or need to do that or put in place. We need to look to ourselves as a people now to see what we can do and stop. Look towards the government. And that's why I go back to the music again.
It
Because we cannot
it
expect,
no.
pardon?
Go ahead.
No, Mr. We cannot expect to for things to change when we already see that the government them promote corruption and promote slackness. And that's why I keep talking about the artists, the producers, and the broadcasting
But
corporation, because we
but
cannot negate the
but
fact
all of
that
that but all of that is a thing of the past, you know. What I'm saying, you know, Jamaicans love things that is taboo or trending, you know, my lad. So even if the artists them at Jamaica stop singing gun lyrics, it all come down there by these artists from over here. So you see me, I
no,
say,
hold on,
because
no man.
remember, you
Listen,
know,
listen.
Rap music now have
huh?
influence. Rap music now have influence like full reggae music out there, brother.
The thing is, we think we not talk about Jamaica. We not talk about Jamaica. We think we are talking about a wider, a broader
Mm.
geographical thing. We are talking about Jamaica. We have to talk about. We have to realize what is causing the crime, what is influencing the crime in Jamaica. We not think we're supposed to talk about other country. And some of the stuff that we hear people talking about, it's not really based on Jamaica. We are trying to talk about the crime and violence we are plagued our country. What are the causes of the crime we are going in our country?
You
It's
have, you have,
influencing
you have,
the
you have the cause. The cause is the youths them lost. First off, we have to accept that. The youths them lost. Them now will no mess. See? Now, me like the fact that you guys, you know what I mean, take the time out and making the first step. You see me, I say, but in reality, talk alone not go do anything. We have to start develop infrastructures to kind of curtail the youth them fi say, all
Well,
right then, you know what?
well, enough how we start
Huh?
already. Enough how we start already. You know, so we just need more people to start because we start in my community and Owen gonna start a few. So we just need so we just need different people to start in the community.
And and
You
and
understand?
I'm about to start in my
Yeah.
community as
So
well
once
because
everybody
I'm
has
gonna give you
start,
an
what
example.
everybody has start and promote it, then we work.
I'm gonna give you an example. I call in earlier and he was talking about the comfort of the people, which is true, and the government did that. It's me I said because most of the people them because of the handout they rather not say anything. It's me I say so them rather do nothing and the country continuously destroy itself by the corruption in it
Yeah.
with the gunman
Yeah.
them.
Call
You
up.
know what I mean?
Give
They
me
have
a second, brother. Someone will call. Wrong number will call here. The number is on the screen. You call a brother come about yeah. Yes, family. Just look on the screen and see the number. The 227-7492. Yeah, that is the number to call in. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, because remember once upon a time the youths them when them in a school and them academically challenged. You know what I mean? The teacher them would say, yo, all right, Tom Brown now do well in school, so Tom Brown can go learn a trade. You see me I say?
Mm-hmm.
You not take him out of school, but you make him finish him school in a trade. Because me being good at woodwork. You know what I mean? Me being good at welding. But there is no vision, there is no hope for the youths them. So guess what? Them are just talk about what them see. And dancehall is that escape route now where the youths them are used to escape poverty. You see me I say?
And a
That's
dance all
where
again.
the
It
youths
a
them are
change
used.
now. I scamming a escape route now. It
yeah,
change now.
I just say, brother,
That,
them are use dancehall also to escape poverty. But the damage from that is very
the
severe
damage,
at the moment.
Yeah, because you have to understand, so, you know.
And just sing them and sing,
The youth
brother.
them now nothing.
Brother, and just sing them and sing about you alone. No,
Huh?
and just sing them only and sing about you alone. Catch you must dance all artists in a prison now or jail. So them not just a sing about you
Me
alone.
know,
And the whole of them were in a jail.
me,
It says, just say them guilty. We don't know. Just say them guilty. I know them alone are do it. They must have entourage behind them. So it's that way.
but that's the but that's the problem though. We quick to hold our dancehall artists accountable, but we're not trying to hold the government accountable.
No, we're not hold the government,
You know
brother.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we're not. First time, every man used to burn out the government. So the government have to be careful what they do because people are burn them out. Every eye burn them out. You understand? So when the artists used to burn them out and burn certain things never used to float up. You understand? Just saying, funny man never used to float up. You understand? Certain girl never used to float up. They used to stay below the radar. But from the man them stop burn certain things and stop radar, everything does a float up, everything does gone wrong. So only music alone can save you, brother.
Bro, again, you still say that. I mean, do I blame dancer? I'm not blaming dancer.
We are blaming content.
We're not
Content within
blaming
the music.
and you keep saying that the government need to get. We blame government for how long, and if we see the government system now and change for the better, we're gonna just still sit down in the same situation, blaming the government instead of we try put things in place where we can try start small and try create a system where we are trying to re-educate the youth them or something because we can't depend on the government. We see that the government is a part of the problem. So what we are gonna do? Since long and blame the government, that's why we
Right
are
now,
turning to
brother.
the
I
producers.
artist them, right now, I artist them government.
Try to change and become a better role model in a society so the youth can follow something
Yeah,
more positive
we
and
take our
become
next.
better.
When I finish that, go on, Carla. Because we think about Carla coming in. Go ahead, my
But
boss.
watch this. Watch this though. We're just a few to the many. You know, the many is illiterate. You know, it's me I say, and most of these cats don't even want teaching because guess what? They little one and $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 what them I get hand to hand is easier. It's easier to get that handout than to even weed some grass and plant some yam, you know, my brother. And that's how it gone, you know, and this is something where them set long time, you know. You see me I say, so either way you put it, the man them I use them talent to just escape poverty
But how
and
much
a
damage
whole
them a cause
because if
escape by
there is
escaping?
more
By escaping, how much damage them a cause? Mal destroy place more, make all the place get devalue more too.
but hold on up, let me show you, know, me watch the news about a month and a half ago, and the government destroy some people off a squatters' land. See? And this are the thing. You know, say Jamaicans don't own not Jamaica. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know,
And
yeah.
these are the things where make people turn into criminals. You see me I say because you know say the people them now nothing them now know where to go because obviously I know for them.
So
And
yeah,
all you have to do is say, all right, if you want one them,
So say poverty make too much crime.
huh?
Poverty make too much crime. Go on then.
That is the main source of the problem.
Oh.
Because if the government did say, all right, you don't own the land, but we are make you own it because you know you may not you as a Jamaican you have a little right. So watch it out, you have to pay a little tax for the piece that we have. And then you can you know what I mean? You have a little of the people in our land.
You know some 80 have more poverty
Huh?
80 more poverty than we are too much crime now go on there.
But Haiti is a different problem because Haiti was the
Bless up.
first free
Yeah.
third world country there is. So they had to drive Haiti
You
to
call
impoverished
the next to my
state.
boss. I'm on
Is
live
what
now.
I
See?
say?
The number
Haiti was the first free
227
huh?
7492. Look on the screen, the same
Yeah
screen we
man
are seeing
then
upon. Hold on, look on the screen, you see. The same screen we are seeing upon. Look down under this, you see numbers. See it? Ah, yeah, man. Look down there, so you see. Yeah, look, just look.
Remember, you know. Remember, say, you know, I wanna we Jamaican go Haiti go help them fight the war between them and the French, you know.
Dirty Bookman go there start it. Dirty Bookman go there go start it. Dirty Bookman go there go start it, boss. Yeah. That according to history, say Dirty Bookman.
Man.
Yeah, we'll make yeah, Carla. We'll make our next person get a caller now, yeah?
All right. Yeah, man, do that,
Yeah.
man.
All right. Yeah.
All right, Carla, big up and give thanks here.
Yeah, Carla, bless up yourself. Yeah, you don't know 3 line I go on with that thing, you know, so a lot of people want to see that. Yeah, bless up, bless up. You hearing us?
Hello.
Yeah, you hearing us loud and clear?
Hold on there. Me not hear you now.
You're not hearing it at all?
I hear you loud and clear.
Well, King, how you put on a foreign voice a while ago, son?
Oh, when brother in the talk, yeah, bless up. You hear it?
I joke, man.
I'm not hear
She's not hearing no.
Hold on.
But we hear you
Make,
clear.
make sure,
Hang up on call back here. But she not hear it.
No, she's not gonna hear that.
Yeah. I left a signal on the phone. They have to hang up on call back.
Listen, red eye cause crime, not poverty. Yo.
Yeah, can go and reason why I come in the man thing, you know.
yeah.
Listen.
You see how the reason kind of diverse, brother.
What,
Yeah,
what
bless
you
up.
see,
Bless up.
what we need?
Hello.
Yeah,
Good night.
you hearing us now?
Yeah, me I hear you. The phone is connected with the earbuds.
Oh, she had a regular call, King.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Hello. Memory and big up.
Yeah. We're glad you're calling, you know.
Man, Jarian.
Yeah,
What
Jarian.
make?
Yeah?
Rain.
No, because a topic
Jarian.
we didn't want to touch upon still. Me personally
Which
didn't
topic
want to
that again?
touch upon a topic. The video with the lady, I get beaten with something.
Now, our
Real,
lady beat him and I was trying him.
no, we not start with the woman I beat the man. With the man I beat the woman with the chair. I
Never see that
realize.
video there.
No man, the one the same one where them say where them say everybody say the MP
How about
man.
the government body, man?
Oh.
Yeah, me
I think
realize
we hear about the video.
yeah, me realize police them say them not have no more interest in the case cause no party now come out, so she may be not press no charge. So me I say, why you think are the reason why sometimes the females them go through so much abuse but still keep it to themselves?
Oh.
That's
Okay, so what me that think? You see, it's fear
That's
and the fact when we did say before that nobody not really come to their aid.
Yeah.
Like when we did say, maybe
Yeah.
she tell somebody and people usually say they're not really business in a man or woman to worry. Or
No,
police they go to and I see them thing them I tell
this
you.
case now is a public one, you know, where they want to say the MP brother beat her with the stool and thing and
Yeah, but at the same time, the police got into that, and based on what me read, me here says she say she not them not go give no statement.
yeah.
So
She
it could
go
still be fear, and it could still be the fact that the fear the man drive in her, because at the end of the day, me and you fight and we go to police station and police me give a statement, right? Police
yeah,
not gonna lock you down in a jail for that,
yeah,
You're still free. You give a statement in charge of whatever me and you are going to court. That
yeah,
not protect the woman from being attacked by the man again.
yeah.
You understand what me I say?
Yeah, so
Cause
the reason why me think to ask you though, like me just overhear some people attack and them really a bash the girl and say, oh, why she let down the people that come out and protest for her. But me personally, the things say probably a fear or him bribe her with some money. So I think you would have been one of
so
the
you
more
see,
perfect.
that's why the domestic thing is individual. Cause you see, not for we, some people have somewhere to go at the end of the day. Some people can take care of themselves at the end of the day. Some people they don't have kids, so they don't have to think about that. So everybody's situation different. I don't know everything about her, but maybe
Yeah,
she have kids with him, and if we consider that the pitney them are gonna say you lock up my father or whatever. You understand? People
yeah,
are family as the boy, it too public. Some people can deal with everything in the public as well. So
yeah,
some women would call the police as too, because the video was going around and I know she reported a police
yeah,
act on the
Yeah.
video. So
But the police them
no
say she
matter
did
what
report
happened,
it, you
they
know,
did
but
not want to.
the police them say she come to report it, but based on her injuries, they told her to go to the hospital first and then come back.
That no make no sense. They should have taken the statement, and they are the ones who supposed to carry her to the hospital.
Oh, cause them
So
say
when
she
I
should
read
come
that,
back.
I read that. Now that you said, I read it, and what I thought when I read it, I said, "You come to the place to give a statement. You don't know the woman may not have any obvious injuries, but you don't know she come report a beating or whatever it is. You should take the woman to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's
But
back then that me know police do. You
Carla,
can't.
what you think should have been the case, knowing that domestic violence is very sensitive in Jamaica, and a lot of women, you know.
So you see, the police, what me that say, partly the police acted on whatever information they had. The
Yeah.
procedure that they took, I would want to say, I would go about it that way. But the fact that the people involved are not willing to take it any further, the police hands
Yeah.
are tied. But
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I can tell you, that is the law in Jamaica. But if the law was different, because in Canada, I know if the police is called for a domestic incident, someone has to go to prison to be locked up.
Yeah.
The police now going to come and say, when we talk it out and whatever, they're gonna find out what happened and decide who will sleep in, who will be locked up that night.
So,
You
so in other
understand?
words,
So,
Carla, in
mm,
other words, the law in Jamaica only shape one-sided.
So, in other words, the Buddha said the law is dependent on the complainant. You understand?
Yeah.
So, they all right. So they obviously saw that a crime was committed. Then see the man beat the woman on the video. Yet
Yeah.
still, they cannot do nothing unless the woman give a statement and press charges when it's there in their eyes.
Yeah.
So there should
Yeah,
have been
yeah,
some
yeah.
law or bylaw
So,
overstep this statement and say, look here, we have a video of you assaulting this woman, and as a result of this video, we are going to charge you and lock you up.
Yeah. So
We
somebody
don't
in the
want
comment
to know,
section,
say,
somebody in the
okay,
comment
we
section
can.
say a lot of women lazy and love big life and will take abuse from public figure.
That is also aware that some people will take the abuse because they are dependent on the person. Some
Oh.
people look at it that way and say, boy, the woman love big life and whatever. But sometimes it's the fact that the woman has no other means of support at the time. And that is why sometimes when women get up and they leave, you hear the people say, you're fine better, you think you're better now, that's why you're gone. But maybe the woman was enduring everything until she reached a point where she can stand on her own 2 feet, so she decides to leave. So a lot of
Yeah.
women take a lot
what
of
about the
things
cases where?
because of their situation. Mm?
So what about the cases where some of these women don't really make it out alive?
Oh, so that is it. So when the women don't make it out alive, that is where we go and say we look at the men and their ability to accept rejection, their emotional intelligence, and their coping and conflict resolution skills. Because
Yeah.
when sometimes these things happen, it's not about the it's just what is happening in the man's mental space at the time. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we Jamaicans have a culture. If a woman and a man there and the woman leave the man not do nothing to the woman or not. The woman just get up and leave. His friends will be the ones to jeer him and say, boy, the woman gone, left you. You see, woman, especially if they see the woman with another man, they use it to jeer the person. So when a woman decides, say, boy, I leave now, and the man maybe replay everything in his head and him just can't deal with it. He maybe him look at the future, see where him have to go face, or see what he has already done for her, and see how he can live without her, or see the disgrace or the embarrassment. There are very various reasons. Like
Yeah.
somebody in the comments say, every crime there is a reason behind it. We can't really
Always.
generalize. That's
Yeah.
why you can't really give everybody the same sentence when they're found guilty, because
Yeah.
sometimes the judge sympathize based on the events or whatever
So
leading
that
up
surrounded,
to
yeah, the
the
whole thing.
crime.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Continue.
I think the law
somebody that
need to amend and set in a way where it goes for everyone across the board, because domestic abuse is domestic abuse. It doesn't matter your status or where you are
exactly,
in society. It shouldn't
of
have been
course,
this
it's not
way.
just women.
Uh,
It's
so
not
what,
just
what
women. So
so
yes, of course.
what would you say to the ones that say violence against women? Let me rephrase myself. The whole crime where a man go out and kill an next woman start from the abuse, then it lead to where he might be killer. Now this lady got beaten by someone with a chair and with a blunt object. I don't know what it is, but he never kill her. And now she get the perfect opportunity to make something of him,
Oh
and she
well, me
never
and
make.
them thing they happen all the while. Remember, she and him reach them. I was on that most of the time, you know. But I just through
I
that video
agree
they
with
come
that.
out. You
I
answer
think that
some.
an,
She might be piece boy. I don't know because I'm more one time that happen. But just through that
it's
video
a
come out and now
continuous thing.
people feel like say it's the first time this happen, so it's a big thing.
No, it's not the first time. I don't think it's the first time. It's a
Yeah, so that
continuous
happen
thing.
regular all
So
the while, but it's just through the
what
video go
you're
come out now.
saying,
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
hear
But
your good
even
memory lane.
yeah, even though it happening over and over, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. May I say, what would you say to the viewers who think that she get the perfect opportunity to take a stand for all of the women that been through abuse over the years, but she never make nothing of her chance?
Oh, offer a chance.
Yeah,
Um, she gets, to be honest, she doesn't stand. I wouldn't say she stands for other women. I feel she had the opportunity to stand for herself. And I can tell you this video has been there. This video came out, and trust me, the police did their work. But
yeah,
sometimes the system fail people that have gone through and made them statements and everything. So
yeah,
this is in the public's eye that he was locked up or something like that. But that's not where it ends. That's
yeah,
It
not
is
where it ends, because
evident.
they go into court and everything uncovering in court her whole
yeah,
life.
yeah,
It's different, and this man is also influential, and that's why we would mention some time ago that police are also corrupt. So this
yeah,
company scene, police do their job, but who is to say that these police will hold up their
Somebody
integrity
said she know
and
what.
deal with it
Somebody said she know what.
impartially?
Someone said she don't want to be a Kirby, and it backfire on her.
Uh,
What is a Kirby?
You know, Kirby that was a
I
major
don't
hype
don't
get
know.
girlfriend.
don't want to get leave outside and all of that. So
When it's a
maybe
backfire,
just,
meaning that the amount of video will start come out.
I mean,
Oh,
No,
But
no,
it's
no,
a,
no, no. But with our
you
joke
see, that
aside,
is
though,
you see
sometimes
what I think should
sometimes it's
happen. Now, you
fair,
see,
no.
right away, this thing happened. I think right away the prime minister should reprimand this guy. This guy who is being a representative for the people, the prime minister needs to reprimand him. The situation will come out with the minister of health. He should have also been reprimanded, because these people are supposed to be our leaders and our role models. And if they are not being held accountable, what do you think the rest? Nobody will be held accountable. Everybody would get away with everything. Nobody has a standard. There is no
Yeah,
standard at all.
yeah. So what me I get from
You
Livan, what
have
me I
beat
get
your
from the
wife.
car line,
You
know?
have your job.
What me I get from the car line,
Eh?
know?
yeah.
No, me I tell Livan, so what me I get from you now, say fear can play a major factor in the whole thing.
Yeah. Fear
But
not only being
yeah,
feared
Yes,
of, like
fear.
what's the fear? You know which fear?
like
Like
she
losing her
don't,
life.
She is
yeah, yeah, and she don't feel she don't have no support system from nobody. Maybe the police not seem supportive of her.
Yeah, but
You
when I
get
say
what
no,
I'm saying?
when I say no Owen. Remember say is a video a leak, you know, and no, she leak it or put it out. Or
Yeah,
somebody must catch and put it out. So when I say maybe things like this happen to her already is a regular argument where then go through and them thing so she see it as nothing. So we could have see
no,
that
no.
bigger how she see it.
But there must be a reason why she see it as nothing. It can be
That
because
cannot
she
be
try other
that
medium
that
for try
cannot be
seek help
normal.
Yeah.
and she don't get the
Yeah.
help.
But
You get what
Yeah,
I'm
well,
saying?
but
the
it's
thing
just
is,
the
yeah,
face.
some
It's just
women
the
will
face.
see it. It happens before and more than once. Maybe that's why she not report it. It may have
Yeah.
been
So you
happening
mean say
for
It's
some time.
so me hear
continuous.
this saying, you know, me hear this saying in the street, you know. So some woman say, boy, if them man no lick, then they don't love them. You never hear us say that?
Me used to
Sometimes
hear
that are
that one long
foolishness.
time. But
Yeah,
women
we hear
wise
them
up now.
somewhere.
That
Yeah,
and
yeah,
nothing.
In a 2021, me not think nobody
yeah.
has for them something, you know. You get
Me
what
not
I'm
think
saying?
nobody has said that in a them time, yeah.
So wait, think about one woman that beat him on the road.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus. You know, say this is not the topic me call to talk about. I'm not see that video there, you know. To be
All right, go
honest.
on,
All right,
talk a
all right,
true.
all right,
Yeah,
all
go
right.
on.
Bring
All
across your
right. So
point
we are
now.
talking about crime
Yeah,
prevention. Crime prevention.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So what I think one of the things that could help the country, because we don't know where the crime start from
Mm-hmm.
and everything. We talk about that. But what I think would happen is that there could be a program in the island where people, Jamaicans from the diaspora, could actually invest in the country, invest in certain programs where the youths can benefit from as well as the country. People and the youths can benefit from. For example, the government have a lot of lands there. They not use it.
Me no piece of them have, you
Where
know,
we could
cause
have actually
they have a stick up in right. So my brethren have a farm. One big farmer right now move. They must say have to move because they want to put house. Big farm. When I say big farm, mount 100 of coconut tree upon it. And pepper and all these different things. And they might move him, you know. Yes, so go ahead,
yeah,
sis.
yeah, so farming used back then. Farming was a one man thing or a 2 man thing, and it was very mostly manual labor. If
Mm-hmm.
we have people from the diaspora investing, we could actually buy investing machinery to make the farming easier. We could make it very scalable on a large scale and turn over things faster.
Yeah,
So where
that's
we will
great.
be
That's
able to
great. But
feed
but
our
but
people and
how
and
welcome in the
also
diaspora
support.
feel?
Huh?
How welcome in the diaspora feel to Jamaica?
Oh, we not have to be there. Look
No,
at the
no,
program
no,
that's going on where
no.
millions of money is going into people's hands. Those monies could actually be directed at something that is very productive.
Yeah,
True,
but
We
true.
are
but,
not.
but
We don't have to
yeah.
be there and give out. We set up the infrastructure. We have somebody that is there, knowledgeable. We provide the capital to
Yeah, but
get this
the
going. We
diaspora
don't
no
have
like
to
them not
be
trust
there.
not na yard cause them not trust the government, you know.
You see what going on in Jamaica,
You
William.
see,
First of all,
you see, one of the thing when me hear them a talk about mostly now, I say boy them should allow the diaspora to vote. I don't know, look like it happen.
Carla, you mentioned
Oh
farming. The first thing I
God.
realized that Jamaica at this point not investing in farming. Hence, they are importing so much
Yes,
things
but
that
that's
we
why we
can
need to
produce
go back into
ourselves.
farming. We need to go
No, but
back into
hold on. We're
farming.
showing what's
Because
going on
if
with farming
if a
because
nation cannot feed itself, what good if that nation have to be buying
you're
food to
right.
feed itself? What's good is
What are
that
we seeing?
nation
What
to
are we seeing
itself for
now?
anybody?
Torpedo say me nah send my money go Jamaica.
Because I mentioned
Well,
earlier on, Carla,
Torpedo is just one person. There are a lot of people who would want to help to develop the diaspora. He's just one person. We're not going to send him money.
Yeah, true,
And these
true.
are the people that have the narrow minded, are thinking for themselves only. We need to stop think about ourselves. You understand? We are Jamaicans. We have a national love and not a love for we self alone. Because this is what is happening. some of us escape this system and we come abroad and we make all this money and we sit down
True.
on it and we buy the latest name brand and everything and we go down to Jamaica and we brass on it and we show off on the people them down there. And so somehow we end up make people get ready and rob we because we brass on them and understand that when we could use our money more productively, we can
Yeah,
invest in something, invest in someone. If we go down
But
there right
Carla,
now, there are lots of
Carla,
trying people.
yeah.
Carla, we understand that
Yeah,
you're gonna have those people. The mentality of those people you cannot change. However, we appreciate the few that make it out or escape the system, as you say, and willing to contribute to try to develop the youth or try to develop something where the country concerned in a positive way. So we can't even look at the
exactly.
ones that are going to make the money and come fast. We have to just keep trying to reach out to the ones that are interested to try
Yeah,
to make a
yeah.
difference.
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
Jarian,
saying. That
real
because
talk.
he said someone said he's not sending his money, but me I said there are other people that
It,
want to donate their
him
money
say,
down there in
Marcus Garvey
abroad.
try that. Marcus Garvey try it and it no work.
Tell Peter just attack, maybe just attack, man. I don't think him really.
Listen, I mean, look at the program going on for 2 years, millions of dollars going into people's hands. You understand? We could, if there are other people when no one do that, we could do something else. We who have traveled or go to school and whatever, we have learned stuff along the way. I have learned stuff that if I was in Jamaica, I wouldn't be privy, me wouldn't see it. But right now, there are lots of opportunities if from and ideas coming from the diaspora that we Jamaicans never could tap into.
Yeah.
I give you an example. Do you know how much for 2 ounces of Guinea hen weed? If you buy it from Canada, if you go online and buy it,
It costs a lot.
it costs like how much? 20 something US dollars. And
Eh,
that is bush where people pan or whatever. You
yeah.
understand? That's a bush where I grew up. It's not even farming, right? So what I'm saying, most of our stuff now, you see, some of the
King Levan,
policies
them
the
say fi send the
government
money
has
to you.
gone in.
Them say fi send the money to you.
Right now, everything
A
you can see
lot
everything
of
now because you
so
have
the
phone and
government them
eye now.
over the years, the government
It's like,
them
you know, so it
they
can work
sign
when
a lot
sister says
of
still.
deals and all these.
No, she had touched some valid point doing know. You get what I say?
So Carla,
So the
what do you
government,
suggest? What do you suggest as
She
a
suggest it already, man.
eh?
I
She
suggest
suggest it.
farming. That is one farming where we not farm with hands. We are
All
talking
right,
mass
all
production
right. You
of
suggest farming.
certain.
You suggest farming, Carla. So
Mm-hmm.
tell me the approach that you would take to initiate something like this to
Okay,
contribute.
so the approach to this would have been securing the lands first, right? Securing the land where we're supposed to be able to get land from the government.
Yeah, I'm glad they use the word supposed to.
We're
I'm
supposed to
glad
have
they use
King Levan.
agricultural
Kitty
land.
number 2 left a comment. She say if you read it.
So so we're securing the lands. Okay, we get somebody. We Ministry of Agriculture. We have other people in agriculture who
Which one? I say
knows these
farming is a
ins
great
and
idea.
outs of
The
mass
one before that.
production and how to
You can stay
scale
at a
something.
farm
Because
and
Lisa
run a
Hannah has
business
been
in
talking
Jamaica.
about it,
Jamaica. Is
scaling
it still
farming,
like
the
having a
farming
man
that we're doing,
at
scaling
Jamaica? It don't
certain
work.
things, producing it bigger. You
Don't work. You
understand? We
can't
can
touch
create a
the money
cooperative
come easy.
of farmers who produce the same thing. Not everybody are
Yeah, but
produce
people have when
little.
say I know people
We
have
have
money and send go give
different
different people what
cooperatives.
one of them is not what I send go the
We
foolish. You
have
can do farming field.
cooperatives for cabbage. We
Yeah.
have
No, that's why I say she
cooperatives
touched
for
some great points
tomato.
still.
We have cooperatives, and we have these people coming together, farming. We teach them the right way. We oversee what they are doing, and we reap together, and then we put everything together. So a one whole production, and then we determine what amount go to the country, and if there's excess, we can export.
Not just that,
All right,
to me,
caller.
well, 1 second, Jarian. What me I get from her too, it seems like the diaspora overseas can find the market for stuff we need. Now, here she mentioned about the Guinean weed. So basically, she already see a market for Guinean weed over there where we shouldn't benefit from that, You get what I'm saying? So the farming that work, brother.
All
Of
right.
course, CMOS sell over here. CMOS is very expensive.
Yeah.
$45 a pound for CMOS.
Yeah, what's the name?
Same
All
thing
right.
I
We
make
know where
Irish mash,
Irish
Irish
moss.
mash,
we know
Irish mash,
where
yeah. A 2,000
we
a pound.
know
We go
where
check out what they 2,000
exportation
a pound feet a market.
we know where exportation concern. We have to go
Yeah.
through the system to get within them done, right?
That's a
At
half the
this
price.
stage, right?
Yeah, but
It's
we
not
have to
that.
take
It's not
we
that.
have
Hold on. At this stage, not that we are not doing farming. See, we are doing farming, and as we can see a whole lot of time since the pandemic hit, where so many food actually going to waste because it's not like say farmer now plant food. You understand me? So in this sense now, we think we need to try to work out a way how we can get the produce to export because as it is sometimes we have a over supply where some item
but
for cost,
okay.
I will not have
So
nothing in place
Jarian,
here
did you
soon
know that
sometime.
you yourself can be an exporter? You know, say you know that you can be an exporter.
I know I can that can be possible.
So that is why we need, but this is what if we decide on this thing, right? That's why we would have our plan from the start to finish,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we don't know how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna produce, how we're gonna do everything, storage, because we don't have in Jamaica, we don't store food.
Yeah.
And a lot of countries, part of their food supply, they store food. They
Mm-hmm.
have systems in place to store food.
Yeah.
So I guess
And
we
the
need
next
call
thing
I
that
guess
is
that's one of
causing
the things
our
we need
food
to
to
work
waste.
on then. We need to work on some food
Yes,
storage and manufacturing because say for instance the other day they have how much thousand pounds of
exactly.
tomato and they're throwing away.
That
So we
is the
need to find
point.
some way or we can make something with them tomato there or try to store it, try
I
to do
remember,
something with it
you
because
remember
we
right
will
Exactly.
before
always
that tomato did in a demand?
have an overflux of food. You understand me?
Exactly.
Wasting a lot
Exactly.
of time because we don't have what we
Yeah, because and what we do too, we only
I know
think
really that
about the raw
Jarian.
material.
I know
We
like
don't
say
think
people don't want
about other
Jarian.
products
I know
that
waste it
we
a waste,
can make.
It things set that the importing thing them cheaper and the one over there so. So most of the people are go for the
So that
importing
is
them and then
it.
now go for Jamaica thing
And
them.
it's a plan, That's also a plan, That's
You
also
understand
a
me I say?
plan.
Cause a man now go live a pound of tomato for 100 and we buy Jamaica one for 200. I say they prefer go the 100 one. So that's why it's enough I think them a waste. Enough I think they are waste at Jamaica then come from. Because everybody are running
you
for
see,
everything to
that
be
is
cheap.
yes, because the government have signed policies with CARICOM and all these things where they have to take. It's not even a choice anymore. They have to take
I'm glad you mentioned that,
agricultural stuff
Carla.
from
So,
other
I'm
countries,
glad you
and they
mentioned it's
don't
not a choice.
realize that they have been driving our farmers out of business. And we too, Jamaicans, we have it in a way, we unconscious bias where we go to the market and we see the carrots and we say, boy, that the carrot they not look good compared to the ones that come from abroad.
Yeah, I
And
want
we
to come
not
from about like them
make
big
we
and fat.
support the local farmers. We
Yeah.
need to have that
So
love
in
for
other
our
words,
country where
Carla,
we
the government
support
force us
the
to buy
local.
imported goods, right?
Yeah, they need, right?
Carla,
What
Carla.
did you say?
Yeah, I
Go
was saying
ahead, I
that,
didn't hear you.
yeah, every week you're ending up be the last caller, And this week
I mean,
we now make it be the last caller this week, You have to come on the program one of them week.
all right, okay. So
All
I
right.
just wanted to. So we also have the next thing I wanted to say. So if the diaspora go ahead with this investment. You see, all of the people that may over prison that eat taxpayers' money, they need
Yeah.
to start work for which part they must sleep. You understand? So them
Yeah.
wake them up from all 3 o'clock, make them reach for the farm by 5 and then
That
do
you
a
show up,
regular
that
nine
you
to
show up, man,
five.
this stuff.
Yeah.
It used to
They
happen
do a
and it stopped.
regular 9 to 5. So all this money that would have saved the government on labor, because these people are there eating taxpayers' money and they're not doing anything.
True,
They're
true,
not
true,
doing
true,
nothing for
true.
the country but give the country a bad name.
Yeah.
So, Carla, even though this is a long stretch, but we have to start small because, you know, we have to take it one step at a time. We can't just go big in this thing. We have to take it step by step. So, we have to start
So
small.
how small you want to start? Because I mean we
Farming a Guinea and
already
we are export. What's that?
And the sea master.
I see mass.
no, I'm just giving examples, but what
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah, but no,
saying
but them
that
they are
could
good
be
idea still.
something.
Yeah, yeah, they are good. Yeah.
Carla, what me get from what you say, as I said earlier, we can pool ideas together, just like how you are give idea. You are in a better spot or at a better angle to spot what me you would have called opportunity, and then you would have relay to us back home, say yo, this is a good crop to grow, or this is something good to
Yeah,
export, and
legacy,
then we
right.
capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you can't go wrong and food. You always people, even this pandemic, people are still eating.
yeah, GT,
Yeah.
you make a valid point. Getting a export license is not an easy task, even right now in Jamaica. So you make a valid point right there. So we have a whole lot of work to do where this is concerned to get things done, but we have to start off, we have to initiate it with finding out the pros and the cons and the route that we're going to take to get this thing done. Then we can start. Because we can't start with something that we
That
not
is
plan it
true.
and we
That is,
have no
yes,
idea.
of course. I'm not saying jump on it tomorrow, but if it's something that we put out there and it's a plan and we have reliable people on the islands behind it, I am sure a lot of people will come
Yeah.
on board. A lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need
people
a
will come on
manufacturing
board to
plant.
see this too. Because I mean, we don't on over here in the diaspora, we don't like what we're hearing all the time. We want to hear we want to turn the clock. We want to hear some
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
things. We want to hear
Yeah.
better things happening.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, Jamaica is so fertile. Why aren't we using up the lands we have instead of building all these hotels and stuff? We need to be feeding our people. You
You
know
see,
what I
what
mean?
next time you come back, Carla, next time you come back to Jamaica or Kingston, you could have can't see the sky too much tall building a build up now.
That is also something out of our hands and also I think out of the government hands where the farmland is becoming housing scheme and living area. It is out of their hands. So as I said,
All right.
they're not
So
in
you're
control. What is it?
okay, but the oil mean say to come out of the government, and is the government there to protect and serve the people? The government is there to serve the people. So
You're
any
correct.
policy or anything that is in place for the government see that is in place that is negatively affecting the people, they need to overturn those things. And top what
No,
I
but they
said,
can't.
them
This is
love
what I'm
sweet
saying.
more than anybody else. You
If you
can't sell out
understand
the
what is going
people.
on in Jamaica and with the government system in Jamaica, you would have probably said something totally
John,
different.
it sound like you give up though, man. You give up on it.
No, no, bro. No. A solution we
I
are talking
understand.
about. We
I
can't give up. Just
understand,
listen to me.
Darian. I
Uh,
In
understand
this
what is
sense,
happening. I understand that a lot of policies have been signed where Jamaicans are losing lands and there are less opportunities. But what we need to do as a people, like you said before, if the government not serve, we need to kick them out. We as the people need to stand up and say, we're not going to be
well,
taking
that's
this
the
anymore.
only
We cannot sit
solution
down
right
and make
now,
them take
Carla.
away land from we. We can't sit down and make them throw we out
That's the
of we
only
own island.
solution.
Where will
That's the
we
only
go?
solution right now.
We have to stand up. We can't have fear and make the government drive the country into the dust.
So this is the reason for us now. We are saying we need all the people them where we can pull together now that are also influential that can create certain space within this country that we can do some stuff and not just sit down and keep blaming government, look at government because we say government not do nothing. So the
Exactly. And
people
if
them
we
have to
have
go
to
step in
march
to
for
try
it,
and get
if
it
we have
done.
to sign petitions for it, we need to get the government's attention. Some of us, we are at one side talking, we have good ideas, but we're not getting the government's attention, and we need to get the support of the people behind us. If we have to go to Garden House and let the government know, say, we need these stuff in place to benefit the country, because we cannot sit and let all these things happen. We cannot sit and let the government just do all these things, all in the name of pen and paper. Everybody say Haiti is poor and this and that. Why you think Haiti poor? Right now, the Prime Minister of Haiti resigned because the people just rise up and said them not like him a go on, and he have to
Right.
get up out of there. Aristide have to get up out of there before, because the people are not take no nonsense. But what we are gonna do? Are we gonna lie down and let all these things happen without even trying?
Well, that's
On
the
that
reason
note,
why.
caller, we're going to take our next call here.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
yes,
Carla.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to stay so long, but okay.
I don't
Thanks
know.
for
That
Bless up
was
myself
very,
here.
accommodating
very
me.
valid
But
and
your
well
input
taken.
is always welcome, though.
Really appreciate you
All
calling
right,
and coming
thank
on
you.
the
All right,
vibes.
bless up,
That's
yeah.
okay, Carla.
All right.
Yeah,
Some valid point.
yeah.
All right, last call is Owen.
No, I can't. Listen to that one and say it, go, man.
Yeah, bless up, bless up.
Yeah, bless up.
Yeah, up and running family.
Yeah, man, all go on.
You're there, you know.
Big up yourself,
Alright,
Carla.
blessings.
Respect.
Where you calling from?
What a money to by now.
Manitoba.
Canada.
Okay, okay.
Canada people, I'm
Yeah, man.
checking, man.
Yeah,
Bless up,
yeah,
brother.
Canadian,
Yeah,
them locked in, man. Big up Canada.
Blessings.
yeah.
Yeah, as it relates to crime, I have really 3 points if you really make quick and
Yeah,
fast. See?
yeah, man, brother.
And we have to look on crime as not just the man who pull the trigger, right? But the man we are send him go pull the trigger.
Yeah,
Alright?
yeah,
Because we always look, and we say we kill out a set of bad boy, but you have an exit we come right in line, and we not get rid of the person we are call it shot,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
right? So we are
yeah,
gonna always have that problem there. See, um, the next thing is this: you see, family, the failure of the family in a fabric of society,
yeah,
right? That is a big part. I always listen to you, Oliver, and I hear you
Yeah.
talk about how the parents of today, which should have been my generation, because I'm just 34-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before me become a parent, when I was a child, our parents, them are the one we used to set certain precedents and feed them parents. But we come up with this thing how we talk about. We know want to we pitney. If we go through the things them where we go through.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Where
yeah,
some of the things them we go through, them help we build we character.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I say?
yeah,
Those
yeah,
are the
yeah.
things we help to build with the character.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have to go for water. We used to have to go tie out goat and do these things before we go school. It teach you a sense of
All right,
responsibility.
touch, stick up in right there. You know, so when I mean to when I like for here, brother, is when people cost and struggle. And talk about me not suffer, me not do this, me go through this. Them even know says that build them. You see, our goal look beautiful now. A fire goal if we go through if come out so beautiful now, brother.
All right.
Most of the time, as I said, brother, is the
Diamond build
struggle
under
them how we go
pressure.
through shape we for be so. You know what I talk about. Yeah, man, go ahead, my boss.
Yes. So we find out say the failure of the family, it presents some vulnerable youth in a society now. See? So them don't have a father figure in the home, right? So them go road and who a influence them. I
Mm-hmm.
bad boy them a influence them on the corner, them a show them love,
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And them a show them love. So you find out so them a lean towards where them a go on with.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I say?
Mm-hmm.
As it relates to the music now, my brother. In the 90s, see, we grew up and listen to me and man mentioned Super Cat and them man they do rude boy music.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing them man they not do kill people music.
Nice.
And they forget where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing? And where did I grow up? Because we did have a family structure to keep we in line.
We create a route, say
We
branch them
just
now push you over.
so we just listen them thing as entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But them youth here today, them take them thing they serious like a gospel.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So when
And you
them
come from
artists are
also
come
play a
and
great
attack
role.
certain things, when them artists are come and attack certain things and behave like say them not have influence, them have whole heap of influence over the youth them, and then them a go blame poverty and I go say poverty cause crime. No go so. At least not in Jamaica. Because if you look up on Mobile, I went since Mobile get mad bad. Now when they start making whole heap of money from scamming and a beer gun
Yeah,
them
man,
buy.
it's coming, man.
Yeah, man, call a spade, man. And that's the way I go, brother.
You
Show me
understand
boss,
what me I say?
show me boss.
So you can't equate poverty and crime in a Jamaica. You have to do that somewhere else. So these artists need to take responsibility.
I
See?
agree. I agree. The
So
They
Broadcasting
need to take
Corporation need to
responsibility
take
for them I sing.
responsibility also.
no, but
And
broadcasting corporation alone can't do the job. When the youth them have tablet nowadays can go up on
That's
YouTube.
why that's a root of it. That's where it started from. That's what may I say. Because before youth used to have access to all this, the radio promoted 24/7.
Think
So at the end,
all right. You see where the brother said a while ago? He must say it's like he must say you used to have a family if you put you in line when the artists them a do them thing outline. But now it look like the music a grow the youth them and them now have no family for channel them in the right way. Although them a listen to the music for make them know say yo, this are the straight and narrow part. You get what I say? But you see now when the youth them have a tablet, you can get over here and them they over here and listen to some music and you don't know because nowadays I'm tell you go. You see a youth, a 3-year-old youth, we all make up nice. You know what? You know when mother give him first, give him tablet and say, you go and go watch what you watch. And once you know you know nice from him, you're good, you're gonna do what you do. You get what I mean? So you don't know
because
when
we
you
get
on the tablet.
lazy as parents.
Yeah,
so
that's
my
why me I
friend,
say this generation
Right?
lazy. That's why me I say
and
this generation you know lazy and they will blame the youth them when time and we turn them the way there.
no,
So we are feel
we can't put a cap on it, you know, brother. I said this generation because you still have people now that is trying, parents know that is
yeah,
trying their
yeah,
utmost.
man. You have only
We
for
can't
trying
talk like
parents, man.
that.
Me myself is a
Parents not
trying
doing
parent, brother.
anything now. We have to understand, so we in an age of social media, even though your parents will put out them best to try curve you. When you log on upon that, when you go out there and go link up with your friend them who have a particular idea, you literally grab on the influence too, and no matter what your parents tell you, say it is not as good as what your friend are gonna tell you, say your peers are gonna tell you, say a road. So how we deal with that
And that
now?
and
You have a point still, you know.
while
But
that
me I say,
while that is
go on,
true,
Colonel. Yeah.
yeah, while that is true, remember say if you have certain morals and certain values and certain norms in your household, right?
And that me I get to.
You're supposed to grow that child in such a manner where him only see that out a road, and the relationship between you and your child should be such that when him see that out a road, him come to you, come tell you, say, Daddy, you know, say this go on, and so that you can address it. You understand what I say? The music, people are say we are blame the music for the crime and this and that, but the music contribute significantly to the deterioration of our society. Vegas sing Ed's Eye, right? And another man go sing down in a chota when we reach this in our culture.
Yeah,
Eh?
music
And
change,
when
man.
we reach this in our culture.
Jarian said a new generation I know
See?
now. I said
And
I use wrong for
it's
them
not like
writing
some
and write as wrong.
I know like some me, listen to
You did have say
dancehall,
something based
I
off
mean
of that
like
topic, don't Jarian?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
see?
That's what I analyze with this generation these days because I mean You see what we see as bad? It's like them run go hug it up.
Yeah.
Them glorified.
You get what me I deal with?
Yeah.
Them glorified.
Mm.
You understand what I say? Me listen
So the
dancehall
problem,
music.
the
But
problem is
I
a
don't
very sensitive thing when need for try. It need for iron out. It need to go through with some fine teeth, comb, and they need. And then again, to as somebody put in that, we need to start protest about the incompetence of the government.
But sometimes somebody's bigger than the government. We have to do what we have to do, brother.
As I said, the people have to,
yes,
the people
you
have
see,
to be.
me
Go
listen
ahead, Carl.
dancehall music, you know. And it show you say the people in our society where every day them get up about crime. We are hypocrite too. See? For years, one little youth named Deep Joy at try bus. I don't know if you don't know or hear about Deep Joy.
Yeah, man. We
Or
know
know
deep
Deep Joy.
down.
See?
Yeah.
For years, him a try bus. See? One of the biggest and most underrated artists of Jamaica right now is Agent Sasco. Why? Because I content them with them. You
Yeah,
know,
nah, see your
me up on the
negativity.
Instagram thing and me see Sasco youth them are listening music. And him not feel no way about it because him know when him put in how much artists have to shield them youth from
Yeah,
them
yes. What me a
them
female
music.
artist come and say, boy, say in a make film you then listen to their music.
Yo, my youth
See,
them.
so them know. So it goes to show you, so them know the influence of them music because if them have to shield them kids from it, them know what to do to society.
Why, brother, we have a task at hand, and it's a very, very, hard task. Trust me. But we have to find a way to deal with it. We have to find, as I say, we have to start from them
Yes,
also
Zabrik, big up
because
yourself, boss.
we have to try curve the youth them from another household. And as we say, just hope. The work what we are do is sufficient enough. As I said, them can go out there and see certain things and come back to you and tell us, say, boy, this going out there and not just go be apartheid without you as parent know what go on. And next thing you hear, say, boy, your son or your daughter get caught up in this and get caught up in that. However, we still, Zabri, pick up yourself, we still have to hold the government accountable, certain
Yeah.
organization accountable. We have to
And we
hold the arts
ourselves too.
accountable. We have to
We have to hold ourselves accountable too.
in general, you understand what I say? And we have to put down foot and
Yeah,
just
man.
know say, you know, I this with the pan and the
Yeah, man.
changes must make.
The last point I want to make, saying, is that the other day the Prime Minister come out and say something about the music and him get a whole heap of beating and thing and we now look and we now realize say if we compare nowadays music to what used to go on, Bounty being a Bojo, them man they escape poverty through music. Them youth them come in a music with them whole heap of money. So them not take no talk from nobody. See? Nobody no did if censor them material where them a put out. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
And as it relates to the government, while it is true what I say, Proto J sing a song named Blood Money Running Nation. See? And if them listen that song and analyze what that song I say, we don't need another crime plan. We need to start arresting big neck man them. Right? And once we start do that, then we have a control on this crime. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, man, respect, man. Up front
Call,
for
I
real.
take the last
Big up
call, yeah?
yourself.
Alright.
You're
Take the
calm,
last
Blessing.
pick up
call,
yourself.
King.
Yeah.
Pick up yourself.
We take the
We
last call, we call it tonight, yeah?
Yeah, man. I want to reach my thing in the Owen.
Yeah, look like the comment them alright, man.
I better try. If I win, the better try reach. Me call him.
Link him up now. People them a big up. Somebody say Jarian are the realest. Realest youth. Zabrik say that. Yeah, Jarian?
Yeah, man, Zabri.
Yeah, him say are the realest, you know?
Yo, Wagwan.
Yo,
Backside. One next call, I chip you out.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. Wagwan, my boss.
The program's finished?
No, you know, finish and set, but we not take the last call with a 2 call and line right now. Me I look on the.
Okay.
I go and talk, man. Me cut off on
No,
me. I cut off next
no.
brother.
earlier on, I was thinking here, listen to the man thing, etc. When you're talking about
Yeah,
discipline, music, and all.
hold on, give a second. You call her from New York, we have to cut off
Yeah,
your call
man.
a while ago. But eventually, you can, after brother, you can call back still. Go ahead now, my boss.
Yo, yeah. I was talking about earlier on, I was talking about youths, them,
Where you
and
call from? Where
development of the
you
youth,
call
them.
from? Where you
New
call?
York, New York, New
Oh,
York.
no, okay, all right.
Brooklyn,
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
all right. Yeah, go ahead now.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I say earlier on, I was talking about the youths, them, music and things, etc. influence them badly. No, man, a family problem, that, man.
Mm-hmm.
We have it all twisted in the sense of say music, everybody jump up music and movies and this and that. No, it's all about the family.
Yeah.
A woman raise man, woman raise man,
Explain.
Yeah,
and
explain.
man bring the discipline in the home, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As a role, man, they have a talk for say most of the time, we have a talk for say, God make one good woman, which is a mama, you know? I'm not going to the next part, because the next part, that's something we laugh,
Mm-hmm.
about something you have to think about. And God make one good woman in your life and your mama. And
Mm-hmm.
every man get one good woman in their life, you know? And then the woman you get in your life supposed to give the discipline and the responsibility. You have to know your responsibility of life to go forward.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a father, but most of the woman, they must have worthless woman, you can't worthless woman. I know I want to, you know what I mean when you say worthless woman, you know? Want to rope this street place with bad man, a bad man, no more they want to deal with. A decent man, no want to deal with, get up and go do some work. You know, want interest in that. So the guy, them have to give their life to a hype when they're really relevant, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And sooner or later, they say they want a settle down life wherein they don't really want that because they love the hype and things. So it's all about discipline, home discipline.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it go.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
All right, and that's how
When
you,
they and a part and how it develop, and the sister was talking about the farming and all
mm-hmm.
them things. All them things they are valuable thing because of this a politician come in, provide factories. Wherein when you know how much you have in a Kalalo foreign.
Mm-hmm.
Couple days ago, my brother show me in England and show me they have a Jamaican store over there, store where carry up all the Jamaican product. You know, things where we take for granted back home are valuable things are foreign, but we not nobody really create it in our way and sell it so that the country can benefit. And when you go buy the foreign food, I think them in Jamaica because that's the way how the government operates. They bring in the food and them have to pay for it. When that money should use to develop youths them into skilled people so they can advance to another level. No, the government just take it the time and buy out the food from a foreign. You know, think they work hard to really provide the food so that you're not supposed to have nothing have no value. That's where the government create that problem. You know? So if you don't have nothing have no value, you know nobody at all, and that's the way they do fight to keep you. I bet you for them life all right, politician all right. Politician all right, because them family they make sure look for after to them family, they send them to a foreign school.
Yeah.
And have us all like puppet, you know. So it's all about the family. Family have to come together. When you see when parents them pick me do wrong things, they have to look at them and say, where you get that from?
You believe say well we are
You know,
family. You don't believe in a one big black family. You don't believe in say well we are family.
say that again.
You don't believe in say well we are family.
Well, we are family, yeah.
Okay,
A family, then a family connection.
Yeah,
It's all about the family, you know.
it work back to music too, because well we are family.
Music is just a part of entertainment and influenced by it. At my home, back home when I lived in Jamaica, I couldn't bring certain music in my home and in my yard because my parents allow that. What that y'all listen to? I mean, if you hide and listen to that,
Let's go to
you
the road,
know,
go listen it.
if you know appropriate enough, you know, if you're not to them as understand interpretation of it, you know. Yeah, so I saw it go. It's all about the family value, man. They're all crime and thing that go on. Enough people know them are criminal or have wicked intention and they uphold with it. You know? Yeah. And you uphold with it, what you expect to happen. Because I'm
Yeah,
going
man, you
to
have to find this over
learn
the
the games and the
opponents.
games are going to come forward. And that's all, you know? That's how it go.
All right, then up and running. I
So I
respect
have
me
to
call here.
put back some discipline. Put
You know
back some
them.
discipline in that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, respect here.
All right, cool.
Yeah, love and respect, man. All right. Yeah, oh, you know that you really you think that when sister not talk about, I will wait till next week.
If you want me read it, I can read it, man.
Read it now.
Richard Eckstein at the chat make a valid point. Him say when society not doing their part, it is very hard for you to raise the kids the right way. And that is
Oh, and
very
you mother
important
call you
because
come in, brother.
society at this time not
Man.
doing their part, they not
Yeah,
play their part.
bless up, family.
Yeah, like King, man.
Yeah, up and running, you know. Where did you call from?
Yeah. I come from New York.
Oh, New York. Just like a brother before. Yeah, man, respect, you know.
Yeah, man. Respect to the kingdom.
Yeah, man,
Respect
I
to the
don't know.
queens and
Yeah,
everybody
man.
else who are watch.
Yeah, so.
What I want to say still is, y'all should know, say, yo, this is the core thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say core thing, meaning it start within, from an individual to the sons and the daughters and the fathers and the mothers.
Yeah.
You have to be real with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say real with yourself, meaning that we can't shame each other when it comes to liberty.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, it's about survival.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So every man will go after that. So when you see them politicians there do the thing with them, you have to understand that them man, they have big money all over the place. And when they make a change, that means that a man never get a certain amount of money like he used to get 2-3 years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
So when we upgrade, meaning we stop do certain things, them no want to change it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's spiritual when it comes to change.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look on the change now, you have to say, all right, what they happen in our history and what go on now.
Mm-hmm.
If whatever go on in our history are going now, that you should know that the same set of people they are on the show then still are on the show now.
Mm-hmm.
And when we learn in a New York City is this, just like when I say a while ago, everybody won.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all understand that?
Yeah, experiences now, still.
All right. So when they tell you the white man, the Chinese man, and the Indian and the this and that, then they are just one spectrum between us. Because if them say every race comes from black, that means that all of them, they're within.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how me would live within my means.
Yeah.
Them man, they live within them means in the race.
Yeah.
So when it comes to poverty now, you have to understand, say, when we are look left to the white man and say the white man this, we have to look internal and look and see, yo, how much sacrifice the white man make to do what he might do, and how much sacrifice we make as a race.
As a race, yeah. Only sacrifice I make have a fight against your brother.
What that?
So only thing we see we are do a fight against each other.
Exactly. Because that is exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when they want to fight against each other, them put politicians like Wholeness and talk about say the music this and the music that. But at the end of the day, if the politician there work with the musicians and I work with the private sector and I work with the poor people, first things first, you have to go check the man where they down at the bottom and ask him, yo, what go on? How this work, how that work, how things will look. So that me could make a change up in the private sector so that a next man could treat him, feel like say him the weight lift up off his shoulder. If it not start from bottom, go up top, nothing never change.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, you have to get up to the road,
Family-wise, mothers and fathers need to start make sacrifice in the eyes of the children. And when I say sacrifice, I not talk about go out and work alone. You have to know, say, you have to teach your children business. You have to teach your children, say, yo, this is how you make a sacrifice here so that the business could run. And when you have money off of the business, you can't just live off of just that. You have to make a sacrifice and make that pay in your hand 2, 3, 4 paychecks before you can feel comfortable enough to spend the money. And you say, yo, you don't have to stress where the next money come from. because you already saved the money there and you work off the money where you're coming right now. Them things are basics are hard when it comes to the iglas them and the people themselves on the road. But it's not the basics for the man where come from foreign and know say you own this and him own that. He might put all of the pressure on the man where they down at the bottom. Because he's comfortable, he not have to do that. So the government and the private sector will work with the people them where they down at the bottom and set up like where that's an account. Whereas when people at the bottom need money, them go and check with this section right here. So then get the loan, them get the freaking support where they need community-wise. You understand? When we see Andrew Holness I do right now, when he talk about say, oh, the man where I go by the big Gila Isle and them man there. He want to do things whole. You understand when I say that? So when we go to the shop to go buy the half of bread, he don't want that. He want me to go to the shop and buy the whole bread.
That means I have to go up and down, up and down, up and down.
Exactly. And that's how them I do. So when they talk with them, I miss the whole point.
You get a point clear as some boss.
Yeah. And him I work with the outside nations them to do that. It's like them I try align the whole country and them type of thing there. So if them align the whole line now, that means you wanna follow suit with what them want. So nobody now go break down, oh, big Gila Isle no more. They might go buy the big Buffalo Isle and say, yes, if it costs $20, you're going to pay the $20. You're not going to pay 10 for the half a Gila or the big Gila or whatever. You see me?
Yeah,
the $10.
True.
All right, bless up yourself, Carla, for the input.
Give thanks for your input here.
I respect you, brother.
Input valid here.
You like him, man. Respect, man. Next time.
Yeah, man. I say I run, brother. Oneness every time.
The program gone over time, viewers. So, next week, same place, same time, 7 p.m.
Yeah, man. I send out the link to a whole lot of people. I see a whole lot of them in the chat.
Yeah, I see some people are big up, man.
Big up on yourself, everybody who really click the link and join in and just give thanks for the support.
Someone had sent in a message to read on the program. I don't know if we can still read it,
Yeah, man, go ahead, man, I read it on thing.
Yeah, the person did say, good night, King, man. I would like to talk to you about the hotel kitchen. Also, I sit in art for almost 1 year. I went through a lot of studying, practicing, assessment, stress, depression, sacrifice, and 1 month and 2 weeks of training in a 5-star hotel in Montego Bay. And because I wouldn't sleep with the supervisor and the 2 sous chefs in the kitchen, I had to leave the hotel before a year time. My daughter was just applying for college and I couldn't help her, and still she hold it against me. I went through hunger, sleepless night, depression, and a lot more. Undesirable situation, and even now I am afraid of going to a hotel to work. Bless.
Yeah, so she say it sacrifice then when she have to go for learn our thing, and then when she get to work, if she can't now have sex with them.
Yeah, she not have sex with the hotel manager and the sous chef. She'd have to leave the work.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them, the message like this coming in. So we have to go about next night, or we'll just talk about it and like.
Some of them something they have to discuss differently because them topic they are some sensitive topic too,
Yeah. So otherwise, one of them night are still owing.
Yeah, the girl who did call in earlier, I kinda like her vibe. Not to take from any one of the call of them, but like to deal with sensitive topics or to deal with female, to have an unbiased response. I kind of like have a female energy for kind of balance it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But bless up all of the viewers and subscriber them, and just continue on the journey we do.
Yeah, oneness and respect and thing,
Yeah, man, I want to continue to subscribe. click the notification bell on the program and do the thing. You know the something go. So all my people, them just give thanks for the support and give thanks for joining in. You don't know the thing go. Hope we can catch another time on the same program. You know the thing go.
Caption boss, you're missing tonight, but we understand the go on, man.
Yeah, bless up. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Remember, say we say we want to talk about a vibe, see?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Reason upon that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, anytime we can talk still and everything. I bless up on thing. Oneness every time. I remember flip the script. You know, every day, you know, just subscribe to YouTube channel, you know, because some put it out first and same way Facebook, same way. Flip the script.
Yeah, and would I love if you could have subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jamaican Memory Lane, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.
Bless up. Right. Yeah, you know, channel when you subscribe to Javier.
Yeah, man, you can subscribe to the music channel, man, Javier Music. You know, another channel coming forward soon, you know, we'll start get some content together. You don't know the thing, though. But we'll drop the description, we'll drop the link in the description sometime soon. So give thanks, everybody. Yo, Levan, you know the thing, go.
Yeah. All right.
Give me some rest up, studio tomorrow.
All right.